Good morning and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Mo, Monica Mo Justice. Let me get my type like security system in place. I did one of those silly moves when I came in tonight. I decided I was going to do my hair for tomorrow's big event, knowing I need a whole weekend to deal with this. And I took a nap and walked into some bull crap. All right. Um, let me I don't even know if Sakina finished the live, but let me just fill y'all in on some what went down. But I gotta get my thing. I gotta listen to the voice. I gotta do a couple of things before I get myself out the box. I don't even know. Okay, so I did that. Got that together. The sound is together. I need to go over here OBS. Hit the OBS. New managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. Introducing managing moderators. These users have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. What the fuck is a chat mode? All right. Well, good to know. Anyway, um, anywho, I want to get a let me see. I gotta get some receipt. Oh, yeah, that already happened. All right. I hate coming into this MSN. Um, um, okay. Pause, Monica. You came over here to do what? You came over here to go into your YouTube, go on your channel, and I am looking. I have to pull up receipts these days because people play the F out of crazy. And I'm not even gonna hold you. If you come in the room, hit the like or take a hike. That it's too early in the morning to just be sitting here and not doing something with your fingers. That's all I'm saying. Um, you let me see what I was watching. I was watching this video right here. Um, hold on, let me go to a certain point because you need receipts around here when people do shit. What's up, Sean? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna share a video with you. Um, Hopefully this won't cause any drama for the content creator. Let me put it on big screen. Why can't I go to big screen? Big screen, pause. Okay. Um, why am I? Oh, I think I have it paused. All right, let me share this with you. I want to just share the application window. All right. Oh, I gotta go back. Hold up, I gotta go back. John, I'm about to show you. It's like it's one of those fucking moments when you just have to be like, did this shit really happen? It's one of those. All right. Let me stop sharing for a moment because I didn't share the sound. Okay. What the fuck? I think I shared the wrong damn thing. Go over here to share. Yeah, y'all ain't saying much of anything. Is that hold up? Let me roll up. See if that works. And let me move this out of the way. All right, let me see what that looks like. I don't like the way that's shared, but let's go. All right. Motown Mo, you had to talk to me anyway. All right. That's a good thing. Yeah, but you know I'm on Zoom. All right. What's good? Do I have to ask you to unmute? Hold up.
That was fairly simple.
It was. What's good? What's up?
Um, what up? Yo, I want to be a little messy for like 5 minutes.
Be
And I heard you calling upon people to come and pop out, and I was the only one there. So I felt like you would have honored my whatever.
What's up? What happened?
Just want you to know there's something. Remember we was talking the other day on your live, right?
Mhm.
Me and you
Correct.
going
Yeah.
live over, right?
Yes.
Uh, right after the live over, I doubled back the next day because I went to sleep. So when I doubled back the next day, guess who was throwing the subs?
Who?
The antagonizer.
Man,
The antagonizer.
they all antagonizers around here.
No, I mean the silencer. I changed his name to the antagonizer.
Oh, really? You know,
That's his.
I took that
That
dude all the
name
way
is
off
better fitting.
I took him all the way off my radar. He not even on the map.
Mm.
So what was his subs? Oh man. So was the subs because
Um,
I was
Basically, you know what's so
entertaining?
funny? If you look at it, if you look at it, if you look at it, it's based on what I always said it is. I'm pretty sure you heard my argument on him at least once or twice, probably. So it's like the same consensus. What what was I going to tell you? Is what I say it is, and you're gonna see it through his community war and what he writes. And it only happened while we were live on your panel. So you gotta understand that the man has it out for either me, you, or me and you being on your. It's what I said it was. And if you just look at his community work, it goes to what I said it was. You know?
All right. Well, I find that to be unfortunate for him. I don't know if I'm gonna go peep his community walls because the
They're
last
not
time,
insulting like that. No, they're not that. They're not
no,
that disparaging. They're more like just like complaints of the live. It's like he was watching it and he was upset, but he wasn't really. I wouldn't say it was insulting to you or anybody. It was more like subs.
well, you
But
know
it's
what
just the
happened?
point, like what? Yeah.
The environment here, right? You go live, right? We're in a community, right? Where the construct is I go live, I say something, guess what? It makes content for somebody else. They go live, they say something. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
People get to
but,
eat. So like when
but
we
my
come off
whole
the street,
yeah,
yeah, you know, other people eat off
it's
of
the
other
hypocrite
people.
thing.
Like we make people eat. You know what though, John, to be honest, right? I don't know what he said, but I do know like people feel like the optics, right? You and me, the optics of folks. I got a lot of feedback. I got a lot of feedback on the negative too. And I guess I was gonna address that also in this live right now, not knowing that
What you
you
gonna
would be
address?
around town. It's not so it's the oh, it's the makeup and breakups and all this other stuff. It's the emotional toll on folks
Roller
around here,
coaster,
right? Yeah.
but pertaining to who in particular?
Well, it's when people, so I'm talking about you and I. So right
Okay,
now, so it's when people see things and they don't know how to adjust their why are you going on camera and stuff? They don't know how to adjust their temperature. Hey, they don't know how to adjust their temperature. Should I say it like that? They just, you know, I don't know how to explain some things to some
hey,
people. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it to folks.
no,
I've been in YouTube ships with people, right? Um, I wasn't you and I didn't come from the same track of the woods, so to speak, on this YouTube. So I didn't embrace you and have
I'll
a
take that one.
conversation. Can you hear me? Because I
Yeah, I
know
hear
it's
you.
buffering. All right. So you and I didn't come from the same side of the Kanika case. Okay. Um, I met you really got to meet you back in 2020 when all the stuff jumped off in 2020. So it was been 2 years that we wasn't even tracking. The only time that I knew of you was the incident that took place when I met Glib. and you
Yeah.
know, you made your videos thinking it was one thing, et cetera, et cetera. That was the extent of our engagement until 2020. Okay. From 2020, I think we picked up. It was okay until whatever happened in 2022,
You
2021.
gotta say, I was rocking with John hard until I didn't. That's what you gotta say. Yo, because I'm gonna keep it real. I really liked you. Because you gotta understand, I called you my mentor. And to this day, I don't throw around words like that. You know what I'm saying? And I called you that, you know why? Because every time I came to your channel, I felt like I could learn something. You know what I'm saying? And I always appreciated the balance that you brought to the community because I like the drama, I like the instigate, but also there's a time and a place, and for me, too much is too much sometimes. Like, I need that balance. I don't know about anybody else, but I
I
need like a balance.
appreciate I
Yeah.
appreciate you saying I appreciate you saying I appreciate you saying that. Um
And when
I
we
think
were
I
good,
said
I appreciated your friendship because when we were good, I thought you were a really good friend. And I always held you in high regard and on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? And it was around the time when a lot of people disliked you, and it was easy to dislike you because of the mob mentality that people have around here and the popularity contest that they keep up to stay friends. So I was friends with you at the time that it was unpopular to be friends with you. And guess what? Uh, Me and your chemistry ended up being beneficial for both of us, I think, because it opened up people to me in a new dynamic and vice versa to you. Because I feel like people had like a disdain for you without knowing you. And then me being around you, I felt like opened people up to you to come around. Well, people always came around, but came around in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you see it like that, but that's my version of it, how I see it. You know what I'm
I don't
saying? And I feel like
I
for
don't
me too,
disagree.
you shined a different light for me, where other people seen different things of me that they probably wouldn't have noticed on their own if you wouldn't have threw it in the air first. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely know what you're saying, and I think you are speaking the reality of our engagement, our interaction with each other. I think that
And I was
that's
hurt. I was hurt behind our friendship because I was like, damn, I really like at the time, like when we were fighting in the beginning, I'm like, damn, I really like her. That's my friend. I don't want to fight with her. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel bad that Glib got caught up in the middle of me and your situation. And my I feel worse that I asked them to mediate the situation because I didn't want to have problems with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I really don't want to go there with her because I really do respect her. If you could just tell her to like, let's just leave each other alone and I don't want to go there with her, that would be so awesome. And he said, I got you. I don't want to do that, but I got you. I'll do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And he did it, and then it ended up you messing up your relationship because he just didn't want to see us fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really even taking the side, but I don't know how you perceive it on your end. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like him doing me a favor ended up burning your relationship. And now look at we semi cool where we could talk on the panel, and he's left out in the you know what I'm saying? Whatever it's called.
he not mad that he's left out. He not mad. He not hurting.
Well, I think a long time ago he would have. I think he would have appreciated the conversation because he appreciates your friendship or valued your friendship probably way more than I did at the time. Even with me, as much as I liked you, he still had a uh more fond respect for you than me. And I had a high respect for you though. But it was different with him. You know what I'm saying? He respected you as like his peer, somebody like on his level that he could talk to and actually engage with in this community and have thought provoking conversations. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree with you there as well because that was the mutual relationship that we had. He and I. That was the mutual relationship between. if you're saying that's the lens he saw it in, that's also the lens I saw him in.
And you
I
guys
didn't
set the
have any.
bar for the community. Like when you guys was together, kind of just him like helping each other with stuff. You was taking your page to a new level every time. Just and then you did it on your own too, with the sound and just the changing of the intros or the picture just to keep it the same to have familiarity. Like all of that, I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I do YouTube. That's the
yeah,
stuff that counts. That's the stuff, the little points is like a checklist of points. Each one worth 2 points. You gotta kind of have it all, you know?
yeah. The only breakdown there, John, just for the public domain, right, is kind of what's happening right now in this space. It is the joy thing, and I think the joy thing irritated him more than what I understood it to be.
That's
And
I
so
don't want to speak for him, but I know. But yeah,
yeah,
like you know
so
what I'm
that
saying?
had so your account of you sent him to speak to me and that situation, yes, that occurred during the same period of time, but the underlining thing between he and I was the joy thing. And
No,
see,
no, no, no. Let me tell you this. The joy thing was you trying to use your friendship with him or your I don't know, leverage your friendship with him to kind of smooth out what they got going on because you didn't understand at what level it was for him. You know what I'm saying? So he
no,
was just
I
not,
listen,
yeah,
no,
at
no.
the time. Yeah.
I totally understood he would never F with her again.
Oh, all right,
Like
all
I
right, all right.
totally like there was no chaser on that or whatever. What I'm gonna say is I believe he overreacted. If I speak to you every day, John,
Do we have a
and
back chat? Because I could write the breaking point, but I'm pretty
no,
sure you could
I'm
guess
gonna
it
tell you
without us
what
saying it.
I'm gonna tell you. You don't have to have a back chat. I'm just straight chaser. No, we just I'm straight shooting, no chaser. Okay.
Yeah, because
When
I know what it is, and I think you do.
okay, I I believe it was the Joy Monica speaking again situation and him just pointing out to me why is such a terrible person, why she's such a terrible person. And I didn't want to hear his accounts of why she's such a terrible person.
So can
And
I
when
ask you a
I got
question?
wait, let me just finish, John, so I could finish what when I
Yeah.
got on her platform and I was speaking with her, yes, I spoke someone's name. But that to me was just a natural, it just came out naturally because I naturally spoke to him all the time. So when I was in that situation, I wasn't thinking like, don't say her name, don't say her name,
And
right?
that's the issue. The issue is that
Correct.
that was
Yeah.
the end all be all right there.
So
That was
I
like the violation.
understood, right? I understood why he got upset, but
So
I
what
did
you're saying is
feel
it wasn't purposely?
it wasn't intentional. I just called the person by their name all the time. I didn't have no nicknames, no nothing name. You understand what I'm saying? Because I just didn't, and it just came out right. So
But you
he
know
got
what?
upset.
If that's the root of his issue, right? And you know that, and he's your friend, and he was a good friend. Isn't he worth at least telling him, you know what? I know I said that, but I didn't say it with those intentions, and da da
I
da. Da.
just said it.
No, I know you
I
said it right now,
just
but
said it.
imagine if it was said back then. Don't you
I
think he
believe
could
I
have
said it
just
back.
called you back? And I never heard it.
I believe I said it back then too. That it was just something I said. It wasn't intended as a
Well, to
slight.
me, this
But
is news. I don't know if this is news to him. I'll ask him. But I think that's
I
like a
didn't have
good.
no I didn't have no conversation with him. But I think people are forgetting, right? For every action, there was a reaction. And he made a reaction and he did several things as he reacted, right? He made a video know we're not gonna forget about air
No,
mattresses and
I
all
know, I
kinds
know,
of
I
stuff
know he
right
did
there.
bad. I don't want to mention
Okay.
that, but he did
So
bad. Yeah, he did
okay,
bad after.
so it's not that and I'm gonna live on my principles. It's not that I'm taking anything personal. I understand it and I just moved on. I'm just
No,
moving
but
around.
this is my thing. If he knew, I don't think he knew that. I'm gonna go off what I assume. I assume that just like I didn't know that. I just heard that right now from you. And I'm gonna ask him. But I don't think he knew that. But I think if he did know that at the time, or he did hear whenever you did say that, I think that would have been a game changer for him and how he felt towards you. The whole premise
Uh,
of this argument was
oh,
he believed
okay.
that it was done
I hear
intentionally.
you, John, but I also was shown a video, right? In the midst of all of this happening, right? Then I was sent the link to look at a video where he, and
You
a
know, people
female.
were lying to you, telling you I was pulling up to where you at, and I was literally
No, no,
walking
no,
to my
no.
right aid in my neighborhood.
No, that's not the video. I saw a
Oh,
video with so you got to listen sometimes, John. Listening.
no, but I remember that, and I thought that what was going on at the time, and
No,
I thought you believed that. So I don't know if you still believe that, or you knew what was the real and what was. I don't know because we never talked about it.
no, I'm talking about a video where you're playing spades. Y'all on a live stream, y'all playing spades. Is you and Glib. This is after the first Glib Monica breakup over Biggie Smalls over there. Fat boy, big boy over there. Another big boy in Memphis. Um,
Yeah, I'm not into
okay.
insulting people
So
that
you
don't
was
insult me right now. But I got you. I know who you're talking about.
okay, but I'm just
No,
yeah.
I know exactly who you're
So
talking about.
I didn't yeah, okay. All right. So in any event, he so we had a difference of opinion there, and y'all was on a panel playing spade, and y'all said some real derogatory things. And in my
In
view, if
regards to
I
who? To
had
you?
to me, right? Had I seen that video before there was a connection again, I probably would have never connected because I think the things that was said then, he meant those things.
And I don't
And
remember what was said on the video, but I would have to rewatch it. You would have to either direct me to the video if you got the link or the name of it. I ask them for it and watch it just to see what we said. And you know what?
well, it might be a his video, so you could ask him. Is y'all playing
All right,
spades? It's
all
three.
right. And
It's
then,
you,
do you know
him,
what
and a
year?
female.
Do you know
It
what
had
year?
to be between 2018 and 2020. It's before the two
2018
of
and
you.
2020.
Yeah. So,
All
but
right,
it might
so
it might be a him video, but it was shared with me and I heard it and I was like, damn, if a person felt that way about me then, why did they ever come back around me? So that was it.
give me
So I all I know
11.
y'all were playing spades on the video. The letter
Yeah,
of hope.
I don't remember what we said, but keep in mind that we were mad at you because we felt like I felt like I didn't want, I can't speak for him on most of it, but I felt like I got him into that and I shouldn't have. And I didn't think it was going to be that. I really had good intentions, but
No,
that's how it played out.
this is before Pizzagate. This is before
This
there was
before we were cool.
this is before we were cool, John.
We
Before
were
you
talking
came on.
about you, me and him,
Yes. Yes.
bad, but he was
Yeah.
cool with you. Me and my couple with her.
No, he wasn't. We wasn't. No, because it's not that we wasn't cool. It's just that we had that conversation, and in the originally, right, his position on this beef and stuff, he was very against it, anti it. Don't get yourself caught up in it, like stuff like that. This don't
Yeah.
matter, very
Well, I
like
talk to him about that all the time. Yeah, me and him have talks about that. He always gives me great advice, right? And he tells me not to have a short fuse. And I feel like I have a longer fuse than him because I'm like, bro, I could have 10 people disrespect me before I react. I really could. But if one person says something to you, you ready to go at them just like me, like a nut. But it's like you tell me to do the right thing, and then you go through less of the grief that I go through, and you're not even keeping the same energy. I told him that. I had to bring it to his attention because he has a short fuse. But you know what it is?
It's for
Everybody with
ignorance.
the shits. Yeah,
No, but at the end of the day, right? Anybody that is let me just has a value for their image, their self-image and their self-respect would not would take some of this stuff like this shit is just unacceptable behavior. Like this is not how grown folks should be behaving themselves. And you don't want to get yourself caught up inside of it. You know, one of the
exact. And you know what? That was the point I was trying to make to Vaughn the other day. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like when I came on here as a rookie with my ears wet, I feel like I came on here with the most purest intentions of doing YouTube the right way. And a year or two into it, I decided that I'd rather argue and fight with people and defend my name. And even if it started with me defending my name, the ending of the reputation ended with John's a shit starter, John's this, John's that, John's a bad guy, right? But not my first perception on here. My first perception on here was a really good one until I decided to not follow the program, which was, and then be divisive on the app. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know exactly what you're
and I
saying,
don't want to
but
see that become of them because it's so easy to become what you were fighting against. And that's how I felt like what happened to me. I became
so
the person that the people that I didn't like in the beginning that I was fighting against. And now I have that reputation, whether it's true or not, or half true or whatever. I done earned it throughout the years.
at the end of the day, John, if someone had came to you 8 years ago and gave you that same advice that you was giving to that young lady the other day on the panel, would you have been open to hearing it?
I only gave it to her because for some reason I've
You
been
didn't answer
watching her
my
for a long.
question.
I could relate to her. That's why.
I find her
I
to be
that's why I
relatable.
say it to her. No, but me
I
personally,
yeah, I
I can
find her
relate
to
to
be
her.
I find it to be relatable. But what I'm saying to you, John, right? I
I
know
wouldn't have
like
offered it to her if I didn't think she could
that's
grasp it
fine.
or would grasp it
That's
or be
fine.
open to it.
That's fine. However, people have to learn some things for themselves. So you know what your suggestion or your recommendation or even what you just offered to her, right? That's something for her to take under advisement and then do with it what she may. See, you can
Yeah,
always warn a person about something, but they also have to experience some things for themselves in order to build up their armor. You got to
and
the
but
position you're at
yeah,
because you had the challenges along the way without
understandable,
any guidance.
understandable. But this person, no, I got guidance later on along the way, a lot of guidance, and even with you, guidance, I take and I implement. But
Mhm.
with her, if I couldn't relate to her, if I didn't relate to her, I wouldn't even say it. I just feel like on in the YouTube goggles, I know I see certain things in YouTubers and I know what it takes to be a YouTuber because I had to put myself to the test to figure out like you see the thing that you do as far as talking for an hour or two, a lot of people just can't come up here and just talk and just gravitate the audience just being themselves. And it takes a special kind of gift to just talk for an hour and just hold people, even if it's not being divisive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've seen that in her. And a lot of people don't have that, where they could just talk about anything, just their life, and people will still tune in and watch. You know what I'm saying? And her, I see her learning fast compared to me learning slow. So if I do
Um,
the math,
she
she'll
also
outdo
has
me in a second. She just
she
don't got
also
experience.
She also has an anointing on her life. Like if you know, you know. So again, she'll be fine. She'll be just fine. And it was good. It was good advice that you gave. So it's not that it's a bad thing. But I do want to say one thing to you, right? Because forget cookies no cream or the dude that supposed to be silent, right? I think the biggest thing right now is that I speak to you after the situation with the whole kids in the car going over the cliff. So it's things of that nature. Um did you ever apologize for doing that, or you just
Apologize for doing what? I walked out, but I was listening.
kids in the car, woman going over the cliff?
Of course I did. And you know what's funny? Certain things I say it and I know I don't want to say it, but when I feel like there's certain people that I feel like if you don't meet their energy, they will never respect you. And unfortunately, you have to do certain things. Like I know that me talking to her nice or trying to be respectful or trying to just be a person with her, she would have just walked all over me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to do in the beginning, and I feel like that's what she did. And even though I didn't want to say that, I knew it was gonna bother her, but not to that extent. And if I knew it was gonna bother her to that extent, I probably would have did something way later. But I did it not with the intentions because I'm the type of person that does that. I just know certain people you have to hit hard in order for them to stop. And unfortunately, in my mind, I played that wasn't like a war that I had with her going on. I feel like I already knew that that would have slowed her roll, and I wasn't the type to continue it with her. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have stopped and I would have just called it as it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I like her as a person. I like her as an entertainer. I think she's funny. You know what I'm saying? I think she's comedic, but it's like a lot of people don't like her, and me and her wouldn't get along, and I wouldn't want to be around somebody that I'm gonna argue with and fight with for no reason. Like I'll be cool with her, and then I'm gonna fight with her over something that I feel is just weird, but to her it's not weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like instead of just trying to have a relationship, but as far as apologize, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Once I found out from you that it hurt her feelings. I don't like to hurt women's feelings. That's when I turn into a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Once women's feelings are really hurt and they not like YouTube hurt, or it's not like the big bad persona that they proclaim and they really sad behind what I said, I don't really want to make a woman sad. I'm thinking they could hang. They got tough skin. But if they don't and what I said really affected them, then it bothers me because my mother didn't raise me like that. So it only affects me after it affects them, if it really affects them. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't my intention. My intention was to jab your ass back the same way you was jabbing. I just wanted to give you your same energy. I ain't gonna go at it with you. I didn't want to win or lose. I just wanted to be respected and respect you at the same time. That's all I wanted. But I wasn't gonna get that from her because she don't respect me.
Um, so that when I went on your panel that day because I requested to speak to you, right? On because of that issue, right? It caused two ripple effects for me. One was one is the situation with her. Um, two, I stayed
Being
on
your
there.
friend and hanging out with me. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
I
understand
stayed
all
up
of that.
there too long. I had the same situation occur with Joy. You understand? So
I do, yeah, I understand that, and I would feel the same way if I was her. But then also, I would feel the same way if I was you. So you get me. It all depends on what position, what side of the coin are you on. That's how you're gonna feel about it. So I understand both sides.
Right. So that's the situation. Remember when the Vons asked us, not on this last live, but the one before that, and she was like, "What? When Joy got upset because you was on a panel and this and that." I forgot about that panel right there, but that's the panel that was ground zero in both relationships for different reasons for me, right? It does appear to be just on face value, if people look at it, like Monica, he put this video up. Why'd you still would have him sitting on your panel talking to you, knowing what he did to me? And the other one, cousin over there, her situation was, why are you sitting up there and Trey is on that panel and you
Wait, can we
know
go to
what
the first
happened?
one?
Okay, go to the first one.
Say it again, because I had an answer for you. Can you say just Karen's part again?
Why would I today in 20, like the other day, while I'm sitting up
Yeah.
there talking to you on a panel, right? Now, this is not what she said, but this is the sentiment. Why are you sitting up there talking to him, knowing what he did to me?
And I respect it, but I think you know. I'm assuming. Let me just assume real quick. You tell me. I think you know that I don't feel that way towards her, or I think you've been watching me long enough to know that what I'm telling you probably about me doing it to kind of like stop her from like. I think it was the Kelly thing that really triggered me. So I feel like I had to do an extreme with an extreme. And I
Yeah.
wish we could have talked. I really do, but she's not that type of person that probably would have talked to me.
Okay. So now you see how you said you think it's the Kelly thing, the extreme for the extreme, right? Again, she had her own experience with Kelly. You know the things when you make a live
Yeah,
stream and
but
say
you
I'm gonna
don't
get
go to
some.
Kelly's friends panel and do that. That's the difference. You could do that on your panel, you do it anywhere else. You're coming to my panel to start trouble with people that I fuck with. And then on top of that, kind of like start with my friend Kelly because of that whole situation afterwards. And that shit burned me because I really got love for the people I got love for. Even if
All
I
right.
was mad at you and something happened to you, I wouldn't feel as much as I feel for Kelly, but I would still feel for you the same way.
I'ma
You know
hold
what
you
I'm
to
saying?
I'ma hold you to that. When I'm no longer here and they go fucking with my kids, I'ma need you to make sure that you stand on all of the principalities you got.
I
But
got you because I remember the good time. If the good times didn't outweigh the bad times, and trust me, at one point you made me think the good times weren't real. So when you did that, I kind of believed you at the time. So then you had me thinking, you fucked me up mentally because you had me thinking, yo, if I thought this person was a mentor to me and they're saying the exact opposite, then I fucking made a bad decision by looking up to this person. You know what I'm saying? And it
well,
fucked me
don't
up
look
for a
up to
while because I'm
nobody,
like,
John.
no, because I was learning from you at the time. And whenever I called you, you would pick up, even if I had a stupid question. And it wasn't always YouTube. You would help me, whatever I had questions for. You would just give me a better understanding of what I needed to know.
I
You know
wish
what I'm saying?
people
And
would
I
remember
appreciated
that.
that.
I wish people would remember that about me because I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna go back to Karen because
Give me a
I
soda.
don't want to skip that. I don't want to skip the Karen thing because it's a big deal. It's a big thing. But I'm saying that um I
All right,
I
so
be
this is what I'm saying. My
genuine.
fault. Let me just get this one point. You got to take one with the other. Just like she wants you to accept that I'm on the panel and she did it's cause and reaction. If she wouldn't have did this, this wouldn't even have happened. I get it, you were on the panel, but in her feelings, she also has to take accountability for a cause and effect on this one. Nobody wanted it with you. You pushed this one. You pushed Nobody wanted it with you because it was going to get ugly. So
John,
I was ready to bow.
John,
Yeah.
the Kelly situation with Karen is much more intensified than what you believe. You understand? So I'm
Exactly.
not trying to marginalize
I
your
remember
relationship with Kelly. You
you told
understand?
me she feels like it's that detrimental because of her experience. And I
Right.
can't tell you her experience. You know, I can only say my bad for Kelly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
you
as far as Kelly's experience, I could speak for hers because Karen was never a person we had beef with. Karen was just an attachment to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like Karen was never nobody
yeah,
ever
the
got on the phone and
collateral.
we dogged Karen on the phone on the personal line.
So so John, you know how I be about them facts. We can make our, we can come up with our own opinions, but not our own
Yeah.
facts. When I was
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
panel, I was on a panel, me and Karen were talking, right? And Kelly came up here to speak, right? And
Can I ask you
then
one question? Can I use my phone and be at the Zoom at the same time?
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
No, because I'm getting mad messages. I'm trying to clear them.
yeah,
All right, cool.
you could do that. Yeah, Zoom and the thing lets you do that, not like StreamYards. Listen,
All right, my fault
we
for
was on a
interrupting.
panel together, and when Kelly came up there, or Karen came to join the panel, I think it was Karen came to join the panel, and then Kelly was like, "Oh no, I'm getting out of here. This is a woman that does something with her kids, right?" At the end of the live stream, I'm speaking to Karen, and Karen's like, she got that from Psycho. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I never even heard that before. She's like, she was talking about me. So, what I'm saying to you, John, is that there
Yeah,
is history behind people that we don't
yeah.
know about, right? That was their situation. So, although you
I
feel
forgot Kelly was running behind LTG for a while, and yeah, she probably took up her beefs and stuff.
so,
I understand that now. Yeah, I get it. So
there's
I
other
understand the
things.
connection. Yeah,
So, I understand how you felt at the time, and I understand your explanation for why you reacted the way you reacted. I understand all of that. I also
that's not my
understand.
heart. Yeah,
Yeah. And I also understand how Karen feels. So now I'm just in a situation where I'm on the panel, on my panel, your panel. I'm over here speaking to you beyond the car
trying to
driving
put
over.
myself in her shoes. What would I do if one? I'm trying to put a friend in my shoes and say, what if they did that? How would I feel? And I think I would feel hurt for a while or bothered. I think I would talk to them right away or wait a couple of days, depending on how mad I am. But eventually, I would get over it with time if that person is really a good person to me, and our friendship would speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta trust you, or let's speak it in general. You gotta trust the person that's your friend. You don't have to, but you want to, right? So you
I
want to
try to
trust
give
that they could be,
everybody.
yeah, around vultures and still have their best benefit at heart, and they could trust that you would trust to do the right thing or whatever you believe is the right thing or in between. So, and I think you
Well,
did.
at the end of the day, John, you said something on the last live that we were up here. You talked about when you brought your street knowledge to this platform and how it just didn't merge, right? You couldn't incorporate it here. You couldn't bring that here, right? A lot
Yeah,
of people have their own personal beliefs on how things should be. And when it doesn't turn, the reality doesn't match people's personal beliefs. And you got to sometimes flex. It takes some people a moment to flex, or they're not going to flex at all because their principalities outstand it. And I can't be mad at people standing on their principles either way. Everyone's not going to flex. This environment has been too toxic.
yeah,
And that's it. I'm just they don't really understand cordiality around here, because if people understood it, they would have understood that when I was speaking to Hyde with limited knowledge of what he said or did prior to um prior to engaging
You
with
know
him.
what? That I feel like that bothered me too. That you went and linked up with that dude, and you went and linked up with Reckless, and you went and linked up with Brandon, and all these. When me and you stopped talking, all these people start coming around more, and then you start talking to them on the phone, and I'm just like, in my mind,
Who?
I'm
Wait,
like, shit.
wait, whoop, 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 whoop,
You start
whoop.
saying you say you
No,
talked to this
wait.
dude on the phone,
Which one?
Reckless.
Reckless. I haven't spoken to Reckless since
No,
I
I'm talking
left.
about at the time, a long time ago. You said it, and we was
Well,
beefing.
I haven't spoke. Yeah,
I was so
Reckless.
mad. I felt like what you
Reckless
did
comes
was
from season
vindictive.
one. No,
I
Reckless
get
comes
it.
from
No,
season
but I'm
one. If
talking
I
about
had
listen to let me add it up for you in my logic.
the last
I
time I
see you
spoke to
get around
Reckless,
him. I see you get around Carboy, and then you start acting like Carboy ain't Carboy. And I'm just like, is she doing this out of spite? Is she picking up this dummy to play him against us? I felt like you was winding him
no,
up, right? Like a paper soldier. And I feel like you was like playing like a strategic game. Like, I'm gonna let this dummy think we friends and let him do his dumb shit. And it's really
no,
because I'm mad at y'all.
no. Actually, no. I was
It felt
taking him.
spiteful.
No, I was taking him just like I'm speaking to you right now, right? After the storm. This is after the storm. I was taking him at face value after the storm without knowing all the stuff that he said in the past. Even though people were coming through, Mo, he said this, Mo, he did that. I was like, I'm just taking him at face value as to what he's bringing to the table now. I'm meeting him where he's at. And at some point, he showed me who he was, and I'm believing him at this juncture. You understand what I'm saying? Reckless
Yeah.
comes from my season one. I haven't spoken to him since maybe I moved out of the New
No, but you
York
see how I
apartment.
put the pieces together in my and from my view, like I'm like, all right, you're around him now. I feel like you really like him. You know what I'm saying? Now
Well,
I
it's
see you
not
around Carboy. You don't really like, and he's not the best fit for you. And then he doesn't represent what you represent, and then on top of that, he's faking the funk. And the fact that you couldn't even see that he just did faking the funk, because he really just wanted companion friendship. You know what I'm saying? He is there because he wanted friendship. He being nice to you. He learned how to be nice until things don't go his way. But it's just like
I don't
he was
really
just
think
playing a role. It wasn't
I don't think
genuine.
he wanted friends. I don't think I didn't take it from him that he wanted I don't think he wanted friendship. And I think it was gonna come to a head anyway because of all the things I had to say when Faith passed away. See that Faith passing away and me asking and having that conversation, because one, I never spoke to him on the phone before Faith passing away. So that was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. And I wish I had maintained my record of still never speaking to him on the phone. Um, but that
Yeah, he was trying to
conversation.
put it out there. He was just so
Well,
proud. I
he
feel
was
like
trying to put it out there like he played that audio for me when I clearly never heard the audio until the tape recording. I never heard it until he played it on his live. So that's not what transpired on that phone call. If I knew that I needed to be recording people, which you should know to do that around here, I would have done
yeah,
that. But at the end of the day, I'll just go on my word on it because I have very little of those communications like that. But no, I wasn't. That was Joy's bro, and that was it. And she acted as an intermediary between that conversation, and I appreciate that she did that because I had no other communication with him, and he was supposed to get back to me to play the stupid shit, but it just
I
would have opened
I
up
think he was
questions
just
for
on
me.
your dick. And every time I see him, I'm like, this nigga faking the funk. And I
I
feel
agree
like
with
you
you.
knew it. And I feel like you knew it, and you were just letting him live. And I feel like you was doing it in spite of us. Cause I'm
It
like, why
wasn't.
would she be around him? She wouldn't be around him. It's not her character. That's what fucked me up. Cause I'm like, you don't gotta like me. But to ditch me and make me the bad guy and then go hang out with Mr. Worse than me, that's what fucked me up too. I was like,
Oh,
damn, that
Mr.
shit hurt.
Worser than you. It's the Mr. Worser than you that got. So now let's play devil advocate here. Let's go back now to the silencer. Can you see why the silencer is acting the way that he's acting?
Cause he's jealous of me. Cause these people don't know that people that make friendships with me are forever. I have all my A1s and day ones,
Oh
and they
God.
think they no, they have a perception of me, and they don't understand why we have any sort of acquaintance. It doesn't make sense to them. You feel me? But they don't know me. That's
All
the
right,
thing. You
let
took a
me say
second
it
to get
like
to
this.
know me. That's what
Let,
I
let
think.
let me flip it a little bit differently. I would still embrace people, just not behind the scenes and on the phone and stuff, just openly on this panel because it's the safest place to have these relationships. Um, but I don't have any ill will towards anybody that I really fucked with behind the scenes to this day. The people that I said are dead to me for the reasons that they got killed off. And that's it. Um
Yeah, but I got
I
killed
didn't.
off and I came back. Well, I'm back right now. So you know what I feel like? I feel like our relationship has some sort of meaning that we could talk right now. Because I feel like what we went through, we shouldn't talk at all on both sides. Because I feel like I did wrong and you did wrong. I
And
don't
that's
know
how
who
other
did more
people
wrong.
see it as
Yeah.
well.
And I don't feel like we should be talking, but it's like I respect you and I watch you and I can't fake the funk. Like I'm not the type of person that hates somebody I really don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody I see interest in. That's fake to me. You know what I'm saying?
When
Putting off the facade like I don't like you when I really do like you. I just don't like certain situations that happen.
yeah, when I want to have a conversation, just as I did when I was watching this stuff in this day and age, 2025, going, and I was like, well, I'm making an accusation. I really believe, and this is a fundamental principle of mine, right? If you're going to accuse somebody of something, you need to have the evidence to back it up. I don't have the evidence to back that claim up. So I felt it was best to have a conversation on it than to keep letting it go out there the way it was going. And I'm talking about Pizzagate. Um, so I
Yeah,
thought that
yo,
was
you know
important.
what it is? I wish you would have just believed me when I told you it wasn't me. And you know what? We had enough time in for you to believe me because look, we cool now. We went bad after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if I put it on my
It's
son.
a
Oh, I remember
process.
what went bad. It was what happened before that that led up to it. The whole
I
Kelly
think
shit, the
you
paying people shit,
it's
the
not just
paying Rosebud, the defending you. All of that shit added
it,
up and
it,
created a
it
perception for you.
and I was also going through the grieving process. See, people don't, you
Yeah, but
know,
I was kind of there for you. And you know what bothered me? I
no,
felt
but the
bad. I felt bad that people were even going there with you. So you remember when you say if I died to find my kids, whatever? Look, when
mhm,
your parents died, I was on the phone with you. And you know, I felt like you were sad at the time. You wasn't like you was normal, but I felt like you
mhm,
was down in your voice. And you know, that made me feel bad because I'm like, damn. And then when these people were doing that to you, it extra bothered me because I'm like, and then you thought it was a certain person or a certain people. And I had enough respect for you. I'm like, she thinks it's that. I don't think it's that, but people would tell me because they have enough. I went and asked. I'm like, yo, are you doing this? No. They told me I believed them, brought it back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I always try to do right by you in the background or however I could, but then I overstepped my boundaries that one time when I paid somebody to defend the honor of whoever died at the time because I didn't like the way they was making you feel. And then we turned me into somebody that hires people like a warlock. I don't know, whatever you call me. I forgot. You put some name on
Like
me.
a gangster, I don't know. But at the end of the day, like it just and then look at it full circle now, like to go after somebody that you didn't rekindle the relationship with and it was, good. And on top of it, think about it. If that had continued to progress, right, on the negative side, right, you'd have never had an opportunity to reconciliate with Kelly and have the closure. Imagine it being flipped right now. You would have just always been forever angry with her about whatever happened and never had a chance to consolidate
Yeah,
those issues.
yeah, me being cool with you, I don't think I never would have got cool with her. Me not being cool with you opened up the door to
Correct.
me being cool with her. But we was trying to, but it just opened up the door because she didn't like you. She took my side. I went with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a benefit for benefit. We was benefiting each other off our own interests. And that's how we got close, just through familiarity. But also, I had your back, whether I crossed the boundaries or not. I did it with the intentions of not having people make you feel like defending my friend. And me defending
Yeah.
my friend turned into something else. And I'm just like, but
Sean.
those were my intentions to defend my friend.
I understand your intentions, but I need you to also, and I need the world to also understand this because I heard Sakina the other day saying to some another woman on this platform that you dox Monica, you dox the fuck out of Monica when y'all got into a beef. I did not get into any beef with that person over there. Um other than to say I don't want to be nobody's friend, right? I don't want to talk to you offline. I don't want to be anybody's friend, and that became an issue. I'm saying all of this to say, uh, I never saw the videos that these people put up about my parents, and that's what I kept trying to emphasize. I wasn't watching it. You guys was watching it. Y'all heard it. So I was only hearing secondhand and feeling what everybody was like, oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. So I've never seen that. Just like I never heard the guy until 2025 say he wished the police would have shot my son and in the head or something, shit like that, right? So
I
I
think you
never
blocked
heard
that
that
out at the
before.
time.
Huh?
I think you heard it. I think you
I
just
did
blocked
not
it out.
hear it. No. When
Or
they
you
was
wasn't in hearing it from us when we was instigating it.
No, y'all said that's what he said. But I never heard him say it from his mouth to my ears until 2025. See, sometimes you can process things two ways by what people tell you somebody said, and then it can make you angry, or the anger you feel when you hear it for yourself. Because, see, hearing it for myself, I can't unhear that. So there's no conversation that could be had. So when you're saying, "Oh, I thought she was playing in my face or she took on that relationship because of this." Um I can honestly say I never heard him say any of those things. So it was easy for me to be in a space where, okay, we're going to be on a common ground. But having heard it, there's no commonality at this point. It's over. Like it is what it is. I heard it. I respect his position on that, and I know that it's not an energy I need to consume any further. And I'm good with it. Some of these relationships on here, some of these people, they not meant to be people that you fuck with. They miserable fuckers for a reason.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I'm gonna just be mindful. I just was being honest with you about the two different relationships between Karen and Joy in there, and what I see as
Yo,
the perspective.
do you think Karen's still bothered by what I said to her?
She's absolutely a fuck. What are you, hoe Frank?
Does she does she at least know that my intentions were not to be the person that she think I am, and it just was to for a different motive, even whether it was right or wrong. It was for a different thing. It wasn't to like make her feel bad. That's all. That's the only honest thing I could tell her. I know she made me feel bad, and I wanted to make her feel how she made me feel, but I never wanted to make her feel like really that deep bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I thought she could handle because the way she was throwing them, I thought she could handle it the same way. That's
I'm a
all.
I'm gonna come
But
up with my.
if she ever wants to, well, I don't think she likes me or respects me to talk to me. But I could always give her a real apology and tell her, but she can hear it on here where I came from. It's not gonna change from what I'm saying right now. But it's like, honestly, too much stuff has happened. It's like what you said. We have more days behind us than we
Behind us.
do ahead of us. So
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, I don't want to use the rest of the days fighting with you. I hope one day we could find common interests on something and just get along. And if we can't, then just stay away from each other. Because it's really like, all right, we know where we don't get along at, but where do we get along at? Where's the common? There has to be some common area where we could just not. And I feel like this place is the common area. I don't come here disrespecting her on your panel. And I don't even try to include her in my conversation just not to rub her the wrong way because of the fact of what I did to affect her. You know, the only thing I could say is I don't, as a woman, I don't want you to feel like that. And if I knew that beforehand that you would have took it like that or that deep, I just wouldn't have done it. Honestly, I would have did something different because it's never my intentions to really hurt your feelings. I just wanted you to feel how I feel. And see, even that is wrong because it's vindictive.
Well, I'm sure she'll watch me on the she'll watch me in her free time and hear what you have to say and go from there.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a friendship or to change nothing or talk. It's just like if you feel that way and you still feel that with the same shit I did with Joy, if you still feel that, that's what bothers me. That somebody's still
Oh, don't
bothered by
get on
something
me.
I did a
Don't
long
get
time
on
ago.
me about Joy now.
No, I'm just saying in general, something that I caused them that still stays with them to this day. I try to let things go so I could move forward. And I know when I genuinely let things go, it's easier to move forward in an organic way. You know what I'm saying? So I could literally move forward in an organic way without compromising myself because that's what I wanted. But everybody's not there with it. So
I get that. I appreciate having the conversation with you again, John. Um,
yeah,
and that's
yeah. I like talking to you. You know what it is? I don't know if you want to, but I'm interested if you're interested. If you have time during the day and you ever want to do an hour, we could get an hour and me and you because we bring views to your channel. And then on top of that, on your channel, I'm not gonna act a fool and act crazy. You're gonna maintain some sort of order. And I don't want to go live on my channel because I don't want to tear people down. If I can't go live and just not tear people down and have a good time, then I just don't want to go live at all because it's not even worth the energy. You know what I'm saying? With the times we living in now, there's way more important things to be. We should be figuring out ways to come together and not be apart. But that's for a different mindset of people that think that way.
I give it some
But
thought because the world has a changed, and during the daytime now I'll be, you know,
or whenever,
it'll
just
be
like 30 minutes just to talk about a topic that's relevant to life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
Oh,
me and
I
you
got
together
plenty.
will make people gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? I notice when I
You,
come around you, more people come around. Not saying that it take away from your content because your content the
that
same.
those 40 people that was in here the other night, they was in here for Vaughn, all right? And
No,
if you
but they
listen
was there
to
before Vaughn got there,
listen,
and we was still going to hit the 500 view mark regardless, because it was me and you. Because me and you do numbers. You gotta understand, I watch numbers, so I already know if
yeah, there's
me
a
and you's
bunch of
on the
people
panel,
watching numbers.
it's gonna do 400 and better. And I know if I share it, they gonna know, oh, Jerron watched it, he participated, he fucks with this live. Because that's how I'm sharing my lives, depending on if I agree with the person says or I support them.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a doozy for you if you wasn't in Sakina's earlier.
What happened in
So
Sakina's earlier?
I'm about to play it. You'll see it. It's
You want
crazy.
me to watch it with you? You want me to drop down?
Oh, you can watch if it's gonna let you see it, because I just wanna
No,
I wanna
can I listen to it? I don't really
yeah.
do I have to see it?
No, you can listen to just let me know if it's oh yeah, I'm straight from Zoom, so it should be fine. Let me just share this. Cause it's on like I was just on I'm
What's
like,
the context? Because I'm lost.
oh, it's I can I just leave you in suspense for a minute? Cause
Okay, cool.
it's some shit that you just gotta be like, what the fuck? So
Raw
remember,
reaction.
this goes down with pause, and then I stop it and we commentate, okay? But let me get this back up here because this is crazy to me. But I've been just trying to figure this out in my head. And on top of it, I told a mofo to hit my panel. So here we go.
I'm going to play another clip of what she said recently. So what another clip of what she said recently, okay? Because
Okay.
again, she's still running the same storyline. These receipts that I continuously keep, these receipts been out here since 2019. These receipts been out here since she came out here and said that I scammed her. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
So someone just joined the panel. Can you see the screen, John?
You talking to me?
Yeah, can you see the screen? No.
No, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm over here
All right. So
catching up on
somebody
messages.
joined. All right, somebody joined the panel. So watch how this goes.
Hold on, hold
Can
on.
I say hi to my cousin?
For what?
Hi, cousin.
Listen, I'm not in no play with you fucking mood.
Oh, she gonna curse me out, guys.
No, it's not she gonna cuss me out, guys. Joy, I don't got time to play with you. I don't raise
We don't
nobody
want to
else's
fight.
grown ass women. So what's good? Why would she come up
Be
the end of that?
be cordial with us. Is she still up here?
Who?
Is somebody up here?
No, I'm
Oh,
playing the
that's the.
live stream.
Oh, okay. I thought this happened right now as we were talking. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, what the fuck?
No, sir. This
Yo,
happened
cause I
early.
told you I was I'm answering my messages. So when I finally jump back, all I hear is Joy on the panel, and I hear you going off, and I'm like, yo, just come up here and talk. Why are you being up here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You know what's going on, right?
It- no, I
I
don't know
just
what's
thought
going.
sh I thought she came on the panel while you were playing
No,
it. Like,
I heard that part.
yeah,
I got that part out of it.
I'm dumb, and I was responding to it like she was on the panel. Like, yo, we don't got the energy to argue with you, bro. I'm thinking, oh, this shit was live. I'm like, oh shit, Monica's hot. Yo, play back those times. When did this happen? The other day? Today?
Like an hour before I went live.
Oh my God, play this shit back. I gotta hear it now. I ain't even know this happened. Should we play it unedited? How long is it?
Well, she's only it gotta be about 5 minutes, less than 5. But the problem, all right, I'm gonna play it because I don't like it.
I didn't hear
So
it, and I'm not
okay.
gonna find it on Sakina shit because her things be long.
Well, all you gotta do is look for avatars when they pop up.
And it was a video from today. What's the video called? I see
I
it right
don't
there.
give a fuck.
Thanks for the
Hold up.
views. Thanks for the views.
All
Son,
right.
go again
Here
here.
we go. No, I don't give a fuck. It starts with I don't give a fuck. Here we go.
These receipts that I continuously keep, these receipts been out here since 2019. These receipts been out here since she came out here and said that I scammed her. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, hold on.
Can I say hi to my cousin?
For what?
Hi, cousin.
Listen, I'm not in no play with you fucking mood.
Oh, she gonna curse me out, guys.
No, it's not she gonna cuss me out, guys. Joy, I don't got time to play with you. I don't raise nobody else's grown ass women. So what's good?
I
Came
came up here
hot.
to say hi to my cousin.
All right, well, go play in the playpen with other people. But don't come over here fucking with me. Because you
Monica,
don't want
pause.
this. I'm telling you right now, you don't want it. And this ain't gonna be on no cousin level.
I understand the frustration. You heard? I heard the New York in you, and you was just not with it. You wasn't even like, you just like, don't even. I'm gonna translate what you were saying. Don't even come up here playing with me because I'm not in the mood to play with nobody right now. That's your New York translation right there of how you was basically trying to say. Am I right or wrong?
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand this shit because that other woman's over there telling all her people, Monica is gonna try to jump. Like she's gonna be doing content to destroy Joy and all this other stuff, right? And here comes Joy doing this shit. Like, do I seem like I'm a fucking joke? I'm a fucking game? Like, I ain't get the rep I got just because. Like it be the moments for me. It just be those moments for me. But I wanted to grab it because later on they flip the script all the time and be like, oh, you was fucking with me and this and that, and I don't know. No, you was fucking with me. I'm up here talking about some damn 23 receipt. The shit Sakina talks about. Basically, that whole little cycle of shit, and you gonna come up here and talk about you just want to say hi to me? So let me carry on. So I'm gonna finish this.
I get you.
So go carry on. I'm talking to Sakina about what she's talking about. Now, if you want to come to Motown and have a conversation with me at Motown, then you can bring your ass right over there. Where you at, Joy? Come out the fucking bushes. Yeah, you wasn't scared over there. Don't be scared over here. Come out the fucking bushes, hit the goddamn link, and get up here and talk. Oh, I thought so. Right now, we're talking about the receipts, and that's all. Have a good night, Joy.
Oh, that's how you was coming?
No, that's how I've been. You the one who came. I was up here talking to Sakina about her shit, and you come up here, I want to say hi to my cousin.
Why
So
you so
figure
angry?
it out.
Why you so angry? Why you so angry?
Figure it out. Girl,
Why
let me
you
tell you
so
this
angry?
antagonistic shit. Did you get this when you was on that panel that day? John,
Yeah, what you said?
what are you doing?
This girl's talking to me about Labubu, so she caught my attention.
The
So I'm trying to
boo-boos
do
are
both.
done. The boo-boos are
I
done
know
deal.
because the new IPO came out and they made it A through Z instead of four. They kept coming out with four each time, and that's how they doubled and tripled their worth. And then when they came out with the new IP before Christmas, which was in November or October, they came out with Labubu's A through Z and a smaller one, but the smaller one was better because of the purse. It kind of made the girls' purses slant a little, so that's why they made the smaller ones. But they put it for a higher cost, which messed up everything they had going, and people lost interest.
The
But they
boo-boo
had
is
a great thing
done.
going.
The boo-boo is
Yo, you know
done.
every girl I gave a Labubu to, they freaking love me. A $30 Labubu goes a long way. Chud, you don't even know.
All right, let me finish my little thing here.
Good night, Joy. I'm
What
going
is
back to
going
what we were
on? Hold
talking
on.
about.
Wait.
And I don't even understand Nicola. Nicola gets up here next. I just can't.
Wait.
I'm trying to
What's
understand
going
why
on?
you so angry though.
This the
You don't
crazy
under
shit. I'm trying to understand why you so angry though. This is that antagonistic. I've been over there. Let me help this make some content shit. I'm not nobody's constant. And that's a joke. Joy. You're making this, just so you know, you're making this into a real shit show between cousins. And you're making me feel like I definitely misjudged you. Stop playing with me, Joy. Stop it.
Can I get a pause?
I'm paused. That is
I
a
heard
pause.
Money Boy. I heard Money. Oh no, I didn't know if it was live because I'm not on the screen. I
I'm
heard
live
Money Boy
now.
Trey something. Money Boy Trey said something that made me think. He's like,
What?
Joy, you see her bad behavior, but somehow when the thing switches, you kind of defend it sometimes. And people were trying to like understand that. Do you get what I'm saying though? Did you see him do a review of your live the other day?
No. Y'all,
He did a
you look.
whole review of
No.
your live. And he
I
said
wish
you
that
defend her
dude.
bad behavior sometimes.
It's not that I defend Trey. Trey. We I'm a monetized platform, my dude. Come on.
He did honest
Um,
commentary. He wasn't
no,
disparaging
it's
towards
not.
you.
It's not that. If
Yeah.
you gonna play my shit, let me know you playing my shit. I have an opportunity to weigh in, cause I might want to see what he had to say.
Yeah. No, I didn't even know till like 3 days later, and he was texting me about it. The funny thing is, when he's texting me about it, I didn't know he was live. So when I'm watching the video, he goes, "I'm gonna text Jean Frank right now, see if he hits me back." And I hit him back hours later. I didn't even know he was live or nothing. I'm just like, this dude crazy. But I seen it like 2 days
Well,
later. It was funny. It was good
that's
commentary.
the
And
problem
guess
around
what?
here,
You had good content. That was good
huh?
content for the community. It was good content for the community because it gave them something to watch. And now another audience got to appreciate your content.
All right. Well, listen to this. Why I stand up
It
for
was good
her?
content.
Why I stand up for her? If that's the case, it's because there's some things
I'm
that's
talking about
just
no,
the
like
way
her
I
bad
feel.
behavior, not stand up for her. Just the things like you sometimes you stand up for her on things that like are like are wrong, but you still do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that just looks like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like you're saying to them the same thing, but certain things you take a blind eye to, and
You know what? Let me go
it
and
just
listen
don't
to
go
what he.
together.
Let me go listen to what he said and see what it was in the context of. Because I remember the
Yeah,
other
because
day
maybe
you
I got it
told
messed
me,
up right now.
right?
Yeah.
Because I remember the other day you told me that somebody mentioned that the bitch was riding down the Louisiana Purchase. And that's not exactly what she said, but it was under the same pretense. So I was just like, but she didn't use the Louisiana Purchase. Um, no. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. All of those people, to whom it may concern, I realize that you folks enjoy the entertainment of this kind of bickering back and forth. Joy right here is being very facetious because at the end of the day, I don't hate her. I just am very pissed with the fact that she sat over there with unspoken purpose while the bitch talked tons of shit about me and she sanctioned it. She agreed with it, period. And your agreement is by being over there while it was being done to me. And that's it, and that's everything. So if you want me to point out instances, examples, or whatever, come on, Joy. They've been telling you for years that you throw rocks and hide your hands. You've been accused of putting comments in the chat, taking the comments back, people not being able to find them, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just tell you, if it smells like bullshit, it's bullshit. And I'm calling bullshit on this. Don't play with me out in public. I'm in Sakina's room. That's fucking public. Don't play with me. I'm not something to be fucking played with. Not on this level or any other level. Do what you doing. And that's it. And it's not you listening to that woman, and that's the shit that
Wait,
I've
who
been
was
trying
playing
to
with you?
tell
I didn't
her.
hear the last part of what you said. What was the last 10 seconds of what you said? The name you said?
What you
Sakina?
mean, what name?
You said no just now. I missed the last thing you said. You said Sakina was playing with you?
No, Sean, let me let you drop down.
Joy. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Drop me down for me though, but I appreciate you for letting me up. My bad for messing up your thing.
All right. It's not that you messing it up. It's just that
No,
I'm
I'm doing three things at once, and I don't want to mess up. I can't pay attention, and I'm like, I don't want to mess up what
yeah.
you're doing because you
Mm.
making your point.
All right.
My
Have
fault.
a good one.
Just kick me. I appreciate you. Good night.
I'm not sure if I kick you off if it'll make it a permanent kick off. Cause Zoom is not like but you could just press those three dots and leave.
Hold on, I gotta switch back to the screen. Give
Cause
me a
wait a
second.
minute.
No, yeah, I'm here now. Hold
Okay.
on. Scroll more. Oh, leave. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And besides, I'm not on camera. All right. So I didn't know nothing about listen. I don't watch everybody on this side of town. I really don't. I don't watch everybody. Yeah, screenshot shotty over fucking there and here, there, and everywhere. And you know what's so irritating to me, cousin? I went to I've been going through those videos from 2020 and listening to those videos from 2020. So this is before you met Trey, because you was on that panel the other day, making it sound like your memory was bad. It's foggy. You was like I went and pulled the timeline myself, but I know you was giving yourself room for error on there. But when I was listening, this is what the facts revealed. The facts revealed that after that panel where P. Smith, Straight Drop, Ms. Tawana, Joanna, um, Gears, there was John Frank, there was Glib that came up there. Everybody came up there speaking against Joy. That video, I might not be able to get that video because it's a 19-hour live and it's stuck in the YouTube algorithm thing. And I got YouTube trying to help me get that video back so that I could download that video. So I've been working on that video. But from that video that day, and Joy got and there was Kelly, and then there was P Money who came up there afterwards. The video ends when Kelly and P Money got up there, because then they started cussing her out and stuff, and we ended up going in the back and having this whole maybe an hour long thing that transpired. After that, Joy went live on her panel in her space, and she basically was like, basically saying Mo didn't protect her. She got jumped, is basically what she told the whole world. She got jumped. So then I made subsequent videos after that, was like, you know, since somebody said I let them get jumped on my panel and this and that. Even Nicola was up there on that video. So it was a lot of people. Nikkei was up there telling her ass off on the video. So like, this has been an ongoing thing. So she got upset and was like, you know, talking about me over there, and then people were coming back in my room and they were telling me what Joy said over there, and et cetera, et cetera. So when Joy met Trey, we was not speaking due to those situations that happened in 2020. So I was not aware of the fact that she met him until 2021. Way after my mother passed away, but right before my father passed away. So that's the timeline for me and the things that I was putting around it. I can't negate anybody else's feelings if people feel that I stand up for Joy, but I guess I'm gonna have to go find what's the Trey video. Understand why I'm so angry? You gonna come up here and say, "Hey, cousin," when you know you've been sitting in territories. You ask the question, you want to answer.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you sitting in territories talking hellish shit about me, and you expect me to be like great, like.
Oh no,
Where
no,
am I
no.
talking about
was
you at?
talking shit about me. You was over there. The little the fucking looking like Chucky fucking channel, you was over there. So just because you don't say something out of your mouth, you've put enough energy behind people to say something on your behalf, treating you like you're a victim of something. You've never been a victim of Monica Mo Justice. Your cousin has not been the person that victimized you. But you sitting around people that are going to tell you, oh, Monica's going to do you like this. Y'all wait and see. She's going, I always said, I predicted this. And then you come over here fucking with me. See, y'all wasn't planning on me playing videos. Y'all just planning on me coming over here and saying my shit, and then you go back and play my shit, and then making the videos for yourself and that beef and shit. But at the end of the day, Joy, I was a real one. And out of all the relationships, mine is one that you should really fucking miss. Period. And this is not becoming of a woman. Conducting yourself in this manner and doing this shit like this is disgusting. Nah, they said you came up there earlier and did something. I missed that. But I might go back to look at that just so I could see what that was about. But let me finish this off right here.
I don't care. Like she told you, Joy. Hold on, Joy. She just asked you if you got. She just said to you, if you have anything, whatever the case may be, bring it over to Motown. Listen, no, we're not doing this. I don't. Why do you?
Joy, where are you? Oh, I know. I absolutely know.
Honestly, now I'm feeling some type of way, bro. Because every time I go to show something or whatever, you have no.
And she laughing. As Sakina's telling her whatever, she's laughing because she has accomplished what she wanted to do. Then want to be like, oh, well, you big mad. You mad. Why you mad? Why are you so angry?
Oh, bro, bye. Bye. Nah,
Okay.
bro. We
All
not
right.
doing this,
Y'all
bro.
got
So
it.
you just stalking me on like, what is going on, bro? I said I don't have no issue with you. You nah, bro.
On a Monday, you trying to on a Monday, jump,
Mm-mm.
oh.
Y'all are upset. Okay.
It's not. No,
All
no, no,
right.
no.
No. I
No.
got it. I got it. I got it.
Who's upset?
All right, Mo.
I'm
I just
upset
said to
that you
say
keep.
bye to
No, I'm
Mo.
upset that
I
you
know,
keep.
Sakina, you got it. You got
You
it.
coming and you're
Y'all
interrupting
figure out
about
y'all
shit
receipts.
that happened
You
somewhere
dropped the
else.
whole
No, man.
video. What was the date? I said I was going to mark the date down. I done forgot the date. You know why I forgot the date? But you came over here and came on my panel on August 15th to say, what's up, cousin? Happy birthday. On top of it, like you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
You keep coming and you're interrupting my shit about something that happened somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? This is your
Yeah, you're
second
right.
time doing it. You,
Yep.
at the end of the day, if you wanted to have anything to say, far as with her, I don't know when the last time Mo been live, but I'm pretty sure like this your cousin is what you call. You could have went some other. No, come on, man. I'm not trying to be rude,
I got
but
it.
it's
I
like you
got it.
starting to
Y'all
make me
got
feel
it.
some type
Y'all
of
got
way.
it. Y'all living
All
life. I
right,
got
later.
it.
I'm not trying to be rude, bro. Bye. Bye.
I'm just curious. Hold up. Let me see something.
All right.
They ain't say nothing.
Yes, they did.
Oh, that
Hey,
is Joy. Okay.
Joy.
Hey.
Hey, I apologize. You got to go through all kinds of security breaches, and it is what it is.
So I'm gonna let you and her talk. Let
No.
me drop her.
I want to ask you a question, Vonnie.
Okay,
Right.
so this is Roar Mo style. So wait a second. So Vonnie was about to leave, and Joy now wants to speak to her.
I know you guys was having your own discussion, and I heard you
What
say
you gotta
something.
ask me, Joy? Just say it.
I'm trying to get to it, Vonnie. Give me a second. You were saying
Go
something
ahead.
about wasn't that deep for anybody else, and you guys are talking about as far as Lovely and Sakina, and I'm trying to figure out what was so deep between you and I that it gets to where we at today.
Where we at, Joy?
You tell me, because you disrespectful towards me. I don't call you no names. I don't speak back.
Well, let me tell you what happened. I
Okay.
had said when something happened with Bam and I, you was on your wall talking about something about she talking about lying, but when it's something else, it's I misspoke.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That ain't had shit to do with you. So I
No,
figured since you wanted to put your mouth on me, I put mine on you. Don't ask me a question and cut me off. And
But
don't butt
Vonnie, you've
Vonnie
been
me.
calling me Boy Joy way before that.
Joy, I don't talk about you. That's the first time I talked about you in years. What are you talking about?
Damn, imagine somebody
I don't think about you, Joey.
Okay.
pause. Imagine somebody talking about I ain't spoke on your ass in years. I'm sorry. This is
Oh, you found
You
it.
done?
Thank you. No, okay. You say since then you have never spoke bad about me before that.
Since before that.
So you never called me out of my name or anything of that nature.
Since before that community wall post? Other than
Yeah.
Boy Joy?
Yeah.
What's it?
Other than Boy Joy.
Yeah.
No, I never. No, not
No?
to my recollection. And if I have, remind me.
So when you go live or you do
And I
your
can tell
little,
you why.
that's what I'm asking you. Since
But
then,
I'm asking you to tell me what you're talking about because I don't
I'm
remember
telling
it.
you before then, you have
Mhm.
been speaking like that towards me, and I never understood it. When you
So what did I
have your,
say?
I just told you the name that you have said. And I
Boy
have
Joy?
never spoke bad. Yeah, I have never spoke bad about you, Vonnie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I never spoke bad about you.
So what
I
made
don't.
you put your mouth on me, period, that day?
Okay, so I
Because
did say
before
something
that, I
about.
haven't spoke on you at
Yes, you
all.
have, Vonnie. When you go
About
and do,
what, Joey?
when you do your uploads or your little videos or your lives, you
So
always
what did I
had.
say about you? Because for you to hit this panel, listen, you must be feeling some type of way. So I'm gonna need you to tell me before that,
I'm telling
what
you,
was I talking about?
Vonnie, you and all your lives that you have done before
You trying to
then,
tell me I always talk about you, Joey? Is that what you trying to tell me?
you have mentioned
Girl,
me.
get the fuck out of here with that
Okay,
bullshit,
Vonnie, I'm
Joey.
not.
I wish I had been up for this. People tired of this bullshit. That's what this is coming down. This is what this is boiling down to. People are tired of this bullshit.
Trying to argue with you. I'm just asking you a
Well, I don't
Okay,
question.
can
like
you
you.
ask the
I don't fuck
question?
with you like
Okay,
that. So keep
okay,
coming
hold
in here
on,
to
hold on.
address me.
She
That
doesn't
ain't
like
gonna
me.
happen.
Hold on.
Because no,
Hold on.
Sakina, let us
Let her
walk out.
say
Let
it.
us
I
walk
want to
out.
hear
Okay.
her say she
Let
doesn't
us talk,
like me. I want to
Sakina.
hear it.
I
I
No,
want
hold
to
on.
don't.
Wait
hear.
a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't,
I'm
and you
about,
had no
okay,
reason
listen.
to put your mouth in it. Since
I'm
you
Okay.
about
put
to
your
go to
mouth
the
in
store.
it,
Y'all gonna
that's
hear
why
it.
I went live on you. That's why I said what I said.
You know,
That's why
there's
I
a
Okay.
called
saying
you
like
Friday.
where you show up is where I'm gonna show out at. Like if you show up on somebody, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna show out on you.
Jokes.
Okay. I'm just asking a question, Vonnie. I'm not
Well, wait a
And
arguing
I'm
with
minute.
you.
giving
I
you
I'm
your
need to
really
answer.
trying to
just,
So
understand.
excuse me,
before
sir.
that, far as me going live on you
Hold on.
myself, no. But far as me
I'm gonna
probably
tell
in
both of
somebody
y'all.
chat, laughing and joking, probably yeah. I do that
I'm gonna
shit because
hold
I'm
on.
grown
Excuse
and I
me.
can.
Hello. I need one
Oh, my bad,
second. I
Sakina.
feel a little fragile right now. Okay.
I'm sorry,
I'm
boo.
just letting it be known. I feel a little fragile right now because how you and Joy gonna shut me down?
My bad, boo.
Both
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
Little Miss Hot Pepper. I just want y'all,
Who the
right?
hell is Hot Pepper?
Little Miss
That's what
Hot
she
Pepper.
calls me. That's why she asked me to write
Oh,
what
she's Miss
if it
Hot Pepper. Mm. Mm.
was really me. She said, write it in the
Oh,
back.
okay. I wasn't even reading it.
Well,
Okay,
everybody said,
okay. That
who
what
is
she
Hot
called you.
Pepper? Well,
No,
that's
I
Little Miss Hot
appreciate
Pepper, and you could be
no,
Hot
I
Pepper.
appreciate because I really wanted to know that, Vonnie. It's no disrespect towards you. I'm not coming up here to fight with you. I always wanted to know what was the
Jordan,
issue.
I'm
You
not gonna let you
said,
disrespect me, Pookie.
okay, I didn't say
Not
I
the
was gonna
cookie. Not
disrespect
the
you because I
cookie.
don't
Not
disrespect
the
I
cookie.
told
nobody.
you I say that all the time,
I
Sakina. You had
No,
no
she should
reason
go
to
see
put your
that
mouth.
fucking therapist that she told them about over there that she was seeing. She need to go see that therapist because obviously either the therapist is on vacation for the month of December or something. You need to go fucking check back in with the therapist because this shit right here is crazy.
In it.
okay.
Period.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
you're
oh.
right. You're right, Vonnie.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
might have been wrong that you beforehand has spoke against me or said some
No,
ill
you know
stuff.
what, Joy? What I did say before, what I did say about you, I did do a live on the thing about the Ashton Booty and shit. You right. And I probably was wrong for doing that, but that was just my opinion. It happened on the internet.
So,
Okay.
And
Joy,
it,
are
I
you
feel like
looking for
anything
an
that happened on
apology?
YouTube,
Okay,
Okay.
are you
but
looking
I
for an
won't calling you
apology? Hold
bitches
on.
or
No,
hoes
no.
then.
Sakina
I ain't giving her ass
Showbiz.
no motherfucking
No.
apology.
If
If
y'all
that's what
would
she
let
looking
me
for, she can
talk,
drop
I'm not
Okay,
down.
I
looking
didn't see
for.
this ashy ass, but don't get me started. if somebody's laying naked in the bed, right, it is fair to say that they might have had a session before that, and there might be some leftover secretions that y'all keep calling ashy ass. I'm just saying, I just wanted to put that out there because when I had the whole thing with Vaughn's up there, I was still like the ashy. Now, if that's what he's talking about, I was defending Joy on. Because I was trying to think what could I have been defending Joy about. I'm defending any woman that was in that situation where they would be in an intimate partner relationship and the intimate partner put their video out here on the internet for the internet to see it as a way to get somebody to stop doing something that they wanted them to stop doing as the ultimate punishment. I'm not Monica. I'm not accustomed to being in a relationship with any man present, past, or in the past that would try to chastise me in that type of manner. So if that's standing up for Joy in that essence, then I guess I would be standing up for Joy, because that means I would be standing up for Monica. Never have I been in a relationship with a man who's taken any intimate images of me and then took them and put them out for the whole world to see. Those intimate images would have been for his eyes and his eyes only. Never have I ever been violated on that level. So can I relate to Joy on that level for that instance? Of course. So anything surrounding that, you should, I hope, I trust that's why, John coming through here and being like, hey, he said something. Watch his video to get it. I'm gonna go back and listen to it to see what it is that I was defending Joy on. But that's a woman's situation. That's a woman's situation. So for me, maybe I've never been very clear on this for Trey to understand or for Joy to understand. It was the simple act of taking what was a private moment and making it public. Even if somebody was consented to doing it, knew you was making videos, didn't know you was making videos, those are existential issues. But at the end of the day, if that's what I was defending her on, I'm gonna have to tell y'all to put a pause in that. I was defending a woman and seeing myself in that situation. And that's just about it. Not, because I'm big grown. I never even thought about a grown man trying to chastise a woman, trying to provide discipline as if she was your child. That's how you know, Dimplehead cousin of mine, that you wasn't in a relationship with somebody that gave a fuck about you. And that's what I said all along from the start. Be careful. And I know that Trey gets in his fees about stuff, but honestly, that's the way I feel. It's the same way as if when I have to listen or could have listened to some shit that your co-host had to say about me when she was doing all her videos about me. There comes a point in time where everybody has their own opinion about something, and you can't take away somebody's opinion and feel like you need to fight with them because they have an opinion. There's a difference between somebody's opinion of what they're saying, which is called commentary, and then people taking it personal as if it's an attack on them. If you're in this space where you are doing commentary on shit you see, you've got to be able to identify the difference and not take the shit so personal. That's there's no real content creators out here. It's a lot of bullshit creators out here creating bullshit in the space. The shit is crazy. Because I don't want to fight with people the way other people want you to fight with people. You're wrong. No, I'm just grown. I'm that many years grown that I don't want to do it that way. And that's it. You got some people in the background like, oh, and she's jealous of Joy. What do I have to be jealous of Joy about? Let's talk about that, UP. What do I have to be jealous of Joy about? I would not in a million years want to have what I seen happen to her happen to me. But that's okay. The day she realizes, and again, I'm of the opinion that Joy already realized she knew there was one dumbass woman on this fucking platform that would take on Trey, and it was you. So she leveraged, and I'm going to keep saying it, she manipulated your ass to go. And you went. And you know how we know you went? Because the young lady said you didn't even believe the shit in the first place. And I believe that. That's what I believe that the chick said. She said she had a conversation with Joy. And I believe that. You know why I believe it, cousin? You know why I believe it. Because when the dumb bunnies had a fucking argument, guess who knew everything that was going on? Cousin. So I was like, there has to be a mole somewhere in there. They was all talking all over the place. Now, Joy could have had two sources as far as I'm concerned. It could have been the fucking, what the fuck? Cottonmouth caterpillar. Because I don't know where y'all thought that bitch turned into a butterfly. The cottonmouth caterpillar over there. Or it could have been the young lady. But nevertheless, like, come on. When I evaluate information out here, I evaluate the information based on what's being put out here.
Apology.
I was ready to say
I
this shit
asked
ain't about
her
to motherfucking happen.
question. I asked her a
Okay.
question. I'm not looking for no
Okay.
apology. She
Okay.
said what she said in the midst of all of this conversation. She said, I just don't like you, Joy.
And you
And
know
I
what,
said,
Joy?
I
Well, you know
There's
what?
going to be a lot of people out here that just don't like you. And this is probably the reason why they just don't like you. Because you got to push the button. Even if people felt sorry for you based on something that happened to you, because you push the button this way, that's why people just don't like you. And you can't force them to like you. So coming up on any platform and taking this kind of stance, I'm gonna tell you, your hand don't call for that. I could even see if these people were sitting up here talking about you at the time and you popped up on there. But you on some weak bitch shit right now because you won't even pop up on here and you knew I was coming out here because I told you so. You want to make content for the bitch that don't speak but speaks all the time? Did you get sent out here? Are you the cheerleader? People don't got time for this. I said, in 8 years, we finally had a Thanksgiving that was peaceful on this bitch because nobody was talking about you. We didn't watch your behaviors, and we didn't watch you going at ex sister wives. The other lady has passed away, so you couldn't have a showdown, hold down with her. This is the same thing you did when we was leaving Vegas. You fucked with another one. When you on your top of your game, you fucked with another lady because she forgave other people other places. We didn't even get on. I wasn't even on the airplane. And you was already messing with the girl that was in the military. Because she decided to forgive some other people and not forgive you. Why would you do, like, what are you on? Yeah, I'm seeing things from a different lens. Because this is not normal. This is abnormal behavior for a woman, a lady. This is just counterproductive.
Joy, I'm gonna take that back because that was wrong. I'm not gonna say I just don't like you. I did speak about something that I saw on YouTube.
Okay,
when
so
it
now
came
she's
to
gonna
you.
say, it's not that I just don't like you. So you see, there you go. The professional victim getting people to feel sorry for you. Because this is pathetic. They can't even be honest with you because they got to be worried about how fragile your ass is. But then you want to fuck with everybody else. If I had this much insecurity, unstable behavior, you know the last place I would be? On this fucking internet, fucking with other women that can stand their ground. Yeah. Then y'all gonna be like, oh, the other lady over there, she's about to put up videos about the fake cousins fighting. Did she pay you to do that? Because you know, if I was to listen to Karen right now, Karen would be like, I told you, Joy was working with them all the time. Joy and Psycho, they was down with each other all the time, the whole time. You see, Monica? You see what I'm saying? Why do I have to be subject to that because you don't know how to fucking act like a fucking woman? The shit is crazy to me.
And I was wondering why you wasn't coming out and speaking about. So everybody was speaking about that. So yes, I did do content on that, but you was not no bitches. You were not no hoes. You were not none of that.
I didn't say that, Vonnie.
So
I
were you
never said
offended
that.
by that? Because that's the only
No,
other thing that
Vonnie,
I did when it comes to you.
I
Other
always
than
just
that, I don't talk about you, Joey.
okay.
So
Vonnie, if you
let
let
me
me
do the
talk.
translation. She said, hey, when your ass was put up here on the internet for the whole world to see, and then you was quiet and other people was out here advocating for you. Oh, here we go. Let's go. You got something to say? Since you
Cousin,
want to be like, hello, cousin.
cousin, why is you so angry like this, G?
Because you playing on my rooftop and I don't like it. I
Man,
don't
you been
appreciate it.
cursing me. You going ham on me. God dog. What did I do, cousin? Tell me. Tell
What
me.
did you
You
do?
didn't call me all kinds. I'm not a woman. I'm pathetic. I get it. I'm not even here to argue with you, G. If that's how you feel about me, I can't stop you from feeling like that. But what's up?
Why would you be sitting around people talking about me in that way? People I don't know, not the John Franks, not the people that come from where we come from, a stranger to me. Why would you do that?
Cousin, so you don't remember us being on the phone before all of this took place, when before I even knew you was listening to her speak about you after you probably went live talking about her, then she go back talking about you, and I be at work and I get a random text because you'll be like, did she just mention my name? And I'm like, who? I'm at work. Then I have to go back and listen to the live, and I'm like, oh, I don't think she meant it like this. And then we're talk about that. So why are you making these people think that I was just sitting in chats when people were just talking crazy about you when we already talked about it beforehand?
Okay,
Cousin,
Joy.
cousin,
Um, cousin,
cousin, why are you doing this to
cousin,
me, cousin? I'm
cousin, when's the
trying
last
not to
time
even
you
do
spoke?
this.
When's the last time you even spoke to me? And we're not going to talk over each other. You ask a question. If you ask a question, Joy, be
Okay, go ahead,
prepared.
cousin. Go,
Be
cousin.
prepared to be quiet
Let me
and get
mute.
the answer.
All right, cousin. Let me mute.
Okay. You are not at the right period of time. I'm talking about since the moment that she put up the videos that I had to make the one where I made her into a troll. From that day forward, you've been over there while she was making a bombard amount of videos about me. I received a phone call from somebody that we mutually know, and she asked me not to watch it because it would make me upset. And I was like, so why is Joy over there when this is going down? So that's still the same question I'm asking you from
Cousin,
this
that's not
benefit of the doubt.
fair. That's not fair. And you not being truthful behind that either. Don't do that. You're
All
not
right.
being truthful.
Okay,
Come on.
Joy,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
let you
being
say
truthful.
you're
No,
not
I'm
being
not being
truthful.
truthful. So then you go ahead and give me your truth.
I don't have a truth behind it. I kept
All right.
telling y'all. I kept telling you when
If
you
you
kept
say I'm
thinking that.
not being
Okay.
truthful, if you say I'm not being truthful, then you need to bring the truth. And I
I
just
don't have
gave
the
you the
truth.
period of
Yeah,
time.
okay. You gave your reason why you put those videos out. But that was beforehand. If you feel like I was sitting in chats when somebody, and that's the thing about everybody that keeps saying
Well, stay to
anything,
Monica. Stick to me.
I just told you, Monica, you start putting those videos out after the fact when we had already spoke about this.
We
No,
did
I
not
can't
speak.
take. Okay, Monica, if you're
We
not
did
gonna let me,
not speak.
Monica,
We
if
did
you want
not
me to be the
speak on
bad
that one.
guy out of this situation, I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna take accountability, and I'm sorry for how you feeling towards me right now. That's all I can say because we're here now. I can't take nothing back. You feel the way you're gonna feel. I can't take it back. But I know the real when we were talking on the phone about the situation. Here we are later on, later past, it's about to be 2026. I know how you felt about her. We spoke about that. I stayed out of chats when she brought you up. I kept telling you when you would text me out the blue and say, hey, did she bring me up? Why is she speaking on me? I tell you, I'm not even in that live at that moment. I had to go back and listen to the live. Then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Then you will go live and you will say something about her. And then they'll go back and forth, back and forth. And I even said to both, hey, but if I'm the bad guy today, I'm going to be the bad guy today. If everybody want me to take accountability, and if you want me to say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm taking accountability because that's all I can do. But calling me pathetic and I'm not a woman and all of these things, I'm not saying these things about you, Monica. I'm not saying it. You
Joy,
gonna think and you gonna feel the way you gonna feel about me. You gonna keep talking shit about me. It's unfair, but I'm gonna let you talk shit about me because I'm not gonna say nothing bad about you. And I told you that the last time I text you, and I told you the last time I did a video and you lied about my video, the last video I put up in July. And I said, I'm not doing this with you. You came back outside on your live to this day telling people, oh, her last video, she did about me. She said, fuck Monica. I was like, I didn't say that. Go back to my own live in July and listen if I cursed you out. I didn't say that. But if you want me to be the bad guy, my nigga, I'm going to be the bad guy. Fuck it. I'm going to be the bad guy. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to fight with you. I keep telling you that. I don't want to fight with you. Do everybody hear me? I don't want to fight with my cousin. She can talk all the shit she want to talk about me. I don't want to fight with my cousin. That's it and that's all.
why would you come on the panel?
Because I said how, because I wanted to say hi to my cousin. I can't talk to you. Remember, you the first one who broke up with me on live. She can never call my phone. She can't do this. She can't do that. I just say, hey, oh, she over here in Sakina's. Let me say hi to her. You cursed me out. You talked your shit. You went live talking shit. I'm like, oh God, cousin, really? Really, cousin?
Joy, did you not hear the lady who don't speak but speaks all the time video from the other day?
What about it? What you want me to do about two people who don't, y'all are like practically like almost the same age. I told you that before. I'm not getting in the middle of everybody's fight. You're my cousin.
I'm your cousin,
God
but
damn.
The video is a fuck you, Monica video, even though you didn't say fuck you, Monica. Okay. So you do understand the
What
concept
video,
of
Monica?
fuck you.
What video I said fuck you on, Monica?
No, I didn't say you said fuck you literally. It is a figurative mention.
No. It's to get the masses out here, Monica. You know what you're doing when you do it. I never made a video saying fuck you, but you didn't have plenty of panels of people who dislike me to talk shit about me.
Joy, do you not remember the guy that comes from the guy? You know the guy I'm talking about.
No.
You don't know the guy over in that camp over there, the comedian.
From fucking years ago? What he got to do with this conversation?
Because it is it's the people around you or the people that were around you, because I don't know if he's around you today, but the people that were around you at the time of these incidents being contributors. Don't come on panels antagonizing me, Joy.
Okay, and don't talk about. And let me ask you a question. Let me not ask you a question.
No.
Don't go live and talk about me, then, Monica. If you don't want me to say anything to you, don't say nothing about me, because I'm not bothering you, lady. I'm not. You sitting up here talking about I can't raise. I'm tired of raising grown women. You're not raising me. Like, how disrespectful is that? I'm not bothering you, Monica.
Disrespectful. First of all, commentary. Somebody said something and I agreed with what they said and I spoke on it. Are you telling me I'm not allowed to agree with something somebody said and speak on it?
Okay, so when I said something and I don't even bother you and I referenced something that you said, you made a whole clip about it.
Yes.
You woke your ass up from going to go take a piss or where the fuck you be saying to make
The
a whole
throne.
clip.
The
Like,
throne.
why? Like, I can't even have conversations without everybody listening to everything I say and taking it to make it seem like I'm coming at them. I wasn't coming at you when I said that. No, I did not want to say your name. No, I did not want to put you in the middle of my conversation. I was trying to show respect towards you because I'm like, you keep coming and coming and coming and coming. And I'm like, I'm not even saying nothing to you. I don't disrespect you. I don't dislike you. I still love you. You still my cousin. But I'm still like, God damn, what else can I do? But I keep saying, if I did something that disrespected you, I apologize. If you don't want me to reference you, I won't reference anything you say. I won't do any of that. Being a pathetic woman to you, if that's what you feel, granted, I take it. I'm taking all those hits. That's
If
all
you
I can
come
do.
at me, if you come at me on the panel like you did earlier this morning, this evening for you, I find that to be pathetic.
Okay. I get you. And I understand.
Because I don't think you needed to do that.
Speak to
In
you. I
terms,
won't speak to you no more then.
I thought that's what you said in your video in July. And then you came, Joy, to be quite honest, you came, you made your video. I respected your video. Then you
Obviously not.
came, well,
Obviously not.
again, that's your opinion. I'm saying otherwise. Then you went and came over here for my birthday to say happy birthday.
And
Came up
also,
on the panel.
and
And
yes,
then
because that was,
can I walk you through my mindset to perhaps give you a picture of what I'm saying, and maybe you could see something
why
from
did
my
you change your
perspective.
title of that video when you had like kissing cousins and then you changed it?
What did I change it to?
Open panel or unscripted something. Like, why would you make it seem like, why would you make a title
Well,
like that?
it was always unscripted, kissing cousins, so it was unscripted, and it was about the kissing cousins. Then other
But
people came up. You asked me a question, Joy. Okay. So then other people came up and it became a different thing. So I just made it open panel. I changed it to open panel and moved the kissing cousins part out of it because there was a panel that was there. So yes, while I was live, it was one thing. And then when I put it on the editing floor, I changed the name to
do you
something
know that
else.
I felt disrespected by that?
Which part?
The kissing cousin part.
No, I didn't know
I
you
was
felt
really
offended by it.
uncomfortable with that because it's just like, why? Why put that out there like that?
Is it from a sexual connotation or just from a figurative connotation?
In my head, both.
Okay. So, anybody that knows me knows that it wouldn't have been from a sexual connotation. It just would have been just what it is.
Okay. I can accept that then.
Kissing cousins, to me, have a relationship that I think you understand me, Joy, and I believe I understand you. And there's just some things that we should not be in the places that we find ourselves in at the present moment.
And I didn't think we were there, Monica. That's why I'm taken aback by all of this right now. And I also said in my video when I made it in July, I did not want to fight with you, but it seems like you just want to continuously, like you're tagging me and stuff. You're sharing my videos. You're putting up like, it's like I'm not bothering. Why are you saying I'm antagonizing you, but you're not telling people how you're antagonizing me?
I
You
tagged
feel
you
like
in
because
what?
I got on a panel tonight that I'm antagonizing you, but you're forgetting to mention that you're tagging me and stuff.
What
You're
did I
coming at
tag
me.
you in? What? No,
You're
let's
sharing my
do one thing
video
out.
and you're making videos about me. And you're
Okay.
doing pantos about me, but you're not antagonizing me. I'm supposed to just shut the fuck up, and get back to work. Like, I'm not supposed to say nothing. Long as Monica is able to just belt the ass on me, Joy, shut the fuck up. But as soon as I say something to you, is, oh, you know you're antagonizing me? You know how you look pathetic. I can say the same thing about you. Why are you sharing my videos? Why are you tagging me? Why are you doing the things that you do to me, but I can't do nothing back to you? Why are you able to do what you do to me?
Okay. Sharing your videos. I'm sorry. What video did I share? Are you talking about the clip I made?
You made a clip and then you shared my
Okay.
video I did the other day, Monica.
Okay. When I shared your video the other day, I put a caption on there. Right? I put a comment on there. Correct?
Monica, why can't I get on the panel and just say hi to you if that's antagonizing?
Because you that's not what you listen, that's not what you wanted to do, but that's what you did. So it was
So
antagonistic.
you don't think how I felt? You know how I felt when I looked on my notification and seen a share from you? That I felt some type of way, like, why? Why? Because that video had nothing to do with you. That commentary had nothing to do with you, but you decided that you wanted to jump head and just start swimming and wanted to get all in the middle of it. Why?
Did you do a secondary video, Joy? I'm going to look to see which post you're talking about.
A secondary video? I'm talking about the video that I responded to another content creator.
Oh, wow. I continue to listen and I'm shocked. At 1 hour, 51 minute, cousin, the tree falling in the forest. Oh, girl, do you really want me to answer that?
No, did you not share that same video though? You put it on
Girl,
you put it on a 24-hour ticker.
yes.
You
And here
shared
it is.
it. You
Yes,
shared it, which
ma'am.
means you were
Yes, ma'am.
antagonizing me. You were
No,
antagonizing me. I can use the
no.
same terminologies for you. You was antagonizing me.
Well, I'm sorry you feel like you've been
Exactly. And that's
antagonized.
how I feel with you. I said, I'm sorry if I felt like I was antagonizing you too.
All right,
For getting
Joy.
on the panel and saying hello to my cousin. You shared my live.
Yes, and I also had commentary to go with it. And I don't
Okay.
take that back. Joy,
And I
from
don't
my
take, okay.
go ahead. You don't take what back?
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying.
What don't you take back? Let me just ask,
No.
are you being coached right now?
By who?
I'm
Are
asking
you
you.
being coached right now?
No, I'm up in the wee hours of the morning.
Okay, so why I'm being coached?
Because
Who I'm
there's
being
great.
coached by?
I just asked the question. It's a yes
And
or
I'm
no.
asking you the
Say
same
no.
question. Are you being coached?
Okay, Joy, and I answered your question, and
And
I
I
said
answered
no.
your
But
question. I answered yours too.
you asked me a question.
Okay.
All right, but back to the video that you're talking about. Yes, I shared it, and I specified why I shared it. And the reason why I shared it is because there was the statement, the tree falling in the forest. And I watched you and I listened, or I watched the video and I listened to your silence. And that had me shocked. So I'm just going on what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing from you. It just supports my theory. It doesn't make my theory true. Just because I believe I'm right doesn't mean
No,
that it's
actually, what
wrong.
you wrote was once upon a crime, folks private their videos overnight.
Oh, that one. But that one's still there. You said I took it down.
Wait a minute.
So what happened was I wanted to make sure that I got the clip where you were speaking on me so that later on I wouldn't hear that you didn't speak on me.
I never said
And I said something.
when did I? Okay, I referenced a quotation that you said, and I said what I said.
You said there was a person out here that basically said that you was being watch who the manipulator was, who's being manipulated.
Why
Okay?
would you take
So,
only that part of that video? Why did that? Why?
because that was referenced to me.
But why? You've been referencing me in all your videos since before then. You've been talking about me in all your videos before then. I don't take the time to clip it out and oh my gosh, my cousin, I'll just be sitting there like, wow, cousin, okay, here we go again. So why when I say one little thing, one minute thing, you want to take it? So you're another person I feel like every time I go live, everything I say is going to be judged because somebody's going to clip it and make something out of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you were the last person I thought would do that at this moment of time. But here it is. You're added onto the list of people that every time I do something, you're gonna be watching it like a hawk.
Joy, and
I know you're gonna talk some shit.
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know every time you go live. I got wind of this one right here, and I spoke up about this one. So if you didn't hear me say anything about anything else, I can't tell you that you haven't spoken on me. I'm just gonna say,
And I don't,
take whatever
Monica.
you say.
I'm
gonna take whatever you say, right? But what I did hear, I heard that woman over there saying that, oh my God, Monica is going to do XYZ to Joy. Only because I was busy this weekend did I not have the time to cut those, because I feel like I'm in a position right now that I need to clip and put up here the instances when I am being belittled or disrespected or defamed by people on here, and make a note of it. Because the same way that you're saying right now, Monica, you did this, and this to me, right? That you're talking about how I made you feel, but you're not backing it up with the instances. Like, well, Monica, when you did this, like right now, you're saying, Monica, once upon a time, folks private their videos, but you also said, Monica, you took it down, and I know which one I took down.
I was reading what you wrote. I'm not saying
it's the other one. It's the other one.
I'm reading what you wrote. I'm not saying I said that about you. I'm reading what you wrote.
I know what I wrote. I could see it. I went back to see it. But that's not the one that's archived. It's the tree. See, you're talking to somebody right there. That's why I feel like you're being
talking to who? I'm in my room. What are you talking about?
When you go back to the video, you hear yourself talking to somebody.
How do I hear myself? I'm talking to you. What are you talking about? I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to you. I'm on my phone. I'm not even on my laptop. I got you on my phone.
All right.
But anyways, I don't shoot my phone.
I had a panel. And let me be clear. I didn't have a panel. I came up here to talk, and people came. See, you talking. All right. So who are you talking to, Joy?
No, I'm talking to. I'm looking for my damn charger because I'm getting out my bed. What the hell? I don't know if you hearing double or I'm like in like. Hold on.
No, I mean, to be honest, I just thought maybe you might have been
Jayden,
on
you
the phone
got
with
my charger?
UP talking, and she
Girl,
was
nobody's on the phone. You gotta stop.
I'm just saying that's my
That music you
allegation.
hear, let me pause.
I'm just saying I got my allegations.
Well, that first of all, please stop. Because if I could say the same thing to you, like who are you on the phone with? Who are you talking to?
Not a person, not a soul.
But it's okay for you.
I just asked the question. You said you wasn't speaking to
Yeah,
anybody
because
within
yo,
this
no, because
race.
that sounds weird as fuck that you would sit up there and try to just lie on somebody and say they on the phone with somebody when I'm not on the phone with anybody.
Nobody's lying. See, this is when you use it out of context. I asked you a
Because why are
question.
you bringing up everybody else's name when I'm talking to you? That's the same thing I be having on panels with everybody else, and they be like, "Oh, I'm like, if I'm talking to you, why bring up all these extra names if I'm saying something to you?
Our problem, Joy, began in this situation began with that woman. So I'm going to speak on that woman. Now if you feel uncomfortable about it, then you could say you feel uncomfortable
I
about
feel
it.
uncomfortable about it because I feel like I'm talking to you. I'm not talking about everybody else.
Okay, well the situation for me comes from that woman.
I, I don't know then. Because my
I mean,
situation
I
that comes
can't
with
say it.
us comes from us, you and I. My glasses.
No, well, for me, I say it stems from her and how you let some stuff fester and grow. And it's not as you stated that, oh, I told you that I didn't hear that, but
You know,
you let me know about it, and that's it. When the conversations actually went a little better like this, Joy, right? I heard it, Monica, but I didn't think I cringed when I heard her mention you, but I didn't think it was this and she meant it like that, and you gave some explanation
that
for
was
it.
one.
Now according
That was a conversation we did have in the beginning of in the beginning.
according to
You
her, right? She's only spoken to you one time. Uno
on
moment, uno.
once.
She said only once when she asked you what was your
Yep.
problem, right? So then you've had no conversations with her about me beyond that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
That's why that one is so vivid because I don't talk about you.
exactly. You don't talk about me, but you're sitting amongst somebody that is dogging me out.
If you feel like she's dogging you out, then she feel like you're dogging her out too. And she's saying it on her
Okay, but
live.
right now we're
I'm
only
not
talking
talking to
about
her.
me and her. So
Oh.
listen to you. You said, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about
Because you're
you.
making it
And
seem
then when
like
I'm telling
no.
you,
Because you're
what
trying to make it seem like I'm defending her when all I'm
you
saying is
are.
if you're talking about somebody on your platform, they talk back about you on their platform. I'm only hearing both of y'all talk about each other on y'all platforms. Come on. You say something, she says something. She says something, you say something. It be going back and forth, back and forth. It just be like, oh my gosh. So don't sit up here today and make it seem like, you know what, I'm getting excited because I'm just like, this is what I didn't want to deal with then. And you know what the sad part about this conversation is that I might be really showing my feelings towards the fact that you're still my cousin. And the only thing you're going to do is take this and either they're going to replay it like they did before and make commentary on it, and you ain't gonna say nothing about it. But as soon as I say something, you're gonna have everything to say about me. And then you're gonna replay this part just to save in your archives or your vote or whatever, and make it seem like Joy was a pussy for coming on your panel to have a conversation with her own cousin in the middle of the fucking night. And I'm not even finna
What
even
I
be.
think was
Oh
the
my
pussy was
God.
doing. What I think was a pussy move was doing what you did on Sakina's panel.
Okay.
Um, coming over here, like I said to you on Sakina's panel, we could take that to Motown rather than have it over on Sakina's panel.
And I didn't even
Okay.
do nothing. I just say hi to you. You decided to get boasty with me. You decided to you wanted to sun me on that motherfucker. I let you have it. You wanted to sun me, I let you sun me. I said, okay, I'm gonna drop down. Cause I ain't finna put on no show for everybody.
The
And then you
moment you
still tried to sun me, even try to even do all this on your platform. I said,
joy,
let me
joy,
sit, let me
if
say
I
something to my cousin
joy,
real quick.
joy, if
You
I was over at
disrespectful, G.
if I, don't G me,
You
'cause that
disrespectful. You're
mhm.
disrespectful. You're very disrespectful. And I have
Okay.
not been disrespectful towards you at all.
If you don't believe that what you've done is disrespectful, I'm not gonna sit here and try to paint that picture for you.
Yeah,
But
because
I will
I
tell you
ain't putting everybody on my fucking panel to talk shit about you either. That's all you've
again,
been doing. Anybody that
you
had
got that.
anything bad to say about me, you let them on the panel. Oh, what happened? Oh, she did that? Oh my God. Let me hear this. Let me hear that. I'm like, damn. I'm laughing, but I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. I ain't never thought we'd get here again, my nigga. I never thought we'd get here again. And I'm not getting there with you. I'm gonna let you have it. Beat me down, do what you gotta do. Drag the skin off of me, do whatever you gotta do. I'm just
Ain't
here to tell
nobody
you,
dragging. Ain't nobody dragging the skin off of you. But you have to be mindful of the situations that you're in. I don't know. I don't know people's story. If a person said they had a conversation with you, I heard their conversation.
Mhm.
I mean, at the end of the day, you said you didn't have that conversation with the person.
What person are you speaking about?
Oh, now you want to know what person I'm speaking about. So the people that was on my panel, right, would have been John Frank was on the panel and
Mm-hmm.
John's reality was on my
When I
panel.
said I didn't have a conversation about with her about what?
You said you didn't have no you didn't have those kind of conversations with her.
What? I don't what? I thought you was talking about UP. Who what conversation I didn't have with her? Her and I had plenty of conversations. It wasn't even like that. Ooh, child.
Okay, so
Let me
dear,
not
I would
even.
I would
I
I
don't
would leave it
even. I'm gonna
alone.
let y'all
I'm gonna
have
let
y'all
the
moment. I'm gonna let
you
y'all.
said
I'm gonna let
you
y'all learn each
joy
other. I'm gonna let y'all
you
both learn each other because I don't
I'm
have
not
time.
I'm not learning nobody.
Shit.
Um
Y'all
no,
crazy.
you just I mean it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
cause man, I don't do fake and phony, and you know I love you to death. I used to fuck with her. She don't fuck with me, but at the end of the day, you my cousin, and like I told her, you be careful too, my guy. Since everybody want to put me out there like that, motherfuckers don't really. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all learn each other. Yep, do
joy
y'all? No, cause
joy
I'm pissed. Cause I don't like people playing with me like that. And
well
you
who's
already
to say
know. You already know. You already know. I'm just
I
gonna be
know.
quiet. I'm gonna be quiet because this is the same way I'm gonna let y'all learn each other. I'm
I,
be quiet. I'm just gonna be quiet, Monica, because I don't like. Mm-mm. But like I said, we done or we finished. You done dragging the skin off me. You got some more shit to say about me. Go ahead. Are we done with our conversation? Cause I feel myself. I don't want to get there.
you don't want to get there.
Because I care for you and
Mhm. Um I have said what I feel like I needed to say. I can't take back how I feel. And I noticed that the video you're talking about, I said the manipulated thing, and you responded to it. Let's suppose that's your first response on it. It's the first one I've heard, and I responded to it. And that's all, and that's everything. It's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If my opinion doesn't matter, then it should not be significant to you. That's how I feel on the situation.
No, you're right.
It's just an opinion. If it has no weight, then it should not have any weight. Now, if you upset because of people being on my panel
No,
and
I'm not upset about people. I wish people would stop making it seem I'm upset about people being cool with people or people on panels. It's just the conversations is not accurate. That's it, and
okay,
that's all.
all right, but I can only be held accountable to my inaccuracies, not somebody else's inaccuracies.
Let's clear the air.
Okay.
The timeline that I was speaking about had nothing to do with that other gentleman that I used to do a show with. When I was speaking on the timeline, it was speaking on when we was in a chat, not on a panto. I was in a chat. Another gentleman was in the chat, and the other gentleman was asking him for his information so that he can speak to me. And then the other gentleman I was speaking about lives in Wisconsin, and he made a community wall. It had nothing to do with you. Had that shit all twisted around. I'm like, what? That's not what. In a second, it wasn't the lady who said that make the t-shirts about the fucking business partner. She said another nigga on YouTube is with the t-shirts. So it's like you're telling my story.
Did you have a t-shirt that says that's my fucking business
Yeah, but
partner?
it had nothing to do with her. You said she was the reason for that t-shirt. That was not the reason. He came
Okay.
up with that slogan.
Okay.
So you
So
had the
listen.
timeline when I was telling
Okay.
my timeline, and you're
Okay.
right. I was giving myself what the word you use era because I
You
was
gave
like,
yourself the benefit to make for room for error if you was mistaken.
yes, and that's when
Correct.
I was. So I was like, "Ooh, was it like this, like that?" But you, you made it
Mhm.
another scenario. I was like, "No, no, no! I wasn't talking about that man. I was talking about in the chat. Wasn't no panel, so I don't know why you were looking for a video." I was like, "What are you looking for a video?" We was in the chat room. I mean, chat room. We was in your chat when all that happened, and I thought I said that. But you adamant about trying to find that fucking video when I
Oh,
said I was on a wall
I
swinging.
got
You've been
listen.
trying to find that video for
I got
years.
the video. I got the
Shit.
video. YouTube. I don't put YouTube on the mix to get me my video because it's there.
You
It's just
want that
not.
video out anyway, so just do it. Shit, fuck it.
I want that video, period, because when I listen to the subsequent videos, it's so many things that happen afterwards. I mean, it is a
Oh,
repeat cycle.
for the people in the back that's gonna say, "Oh, Joy is Monday and Tuesday," I'm kind of sort
Yeah,
of not at work for the next couple of days. Got some shit to do.
we
So
kind of
before
figured that out when you was out here, but it's Tuesday and someone was in the alleys. That's the name of this video.
that's fine. So everybody
Mhm.
know, it's called PTO, motherfuckers.
Mhm.
But hey, if we done or we finish.
Um, Me personally, I'm finished. And see how you see that little. I want you to go back to the video and listen
No,
to
no,
what
I'm
that
walking around looking for something. I'm in the kitchen and I'm like, I'm looking for something and I can't find it. So I'm talking to my damn self. And I don't want to wake the kids up to ask them because they're gonna be mad.
I don't appreciate hearing that I'm going to be the person that puts all your personal business up here on the YouTube. I have no intentions of putting your personal business up here on the YouTube.
Okay.
But if something, because that's the allegations that's coming from Unspoken Purpose, because I want to make sure I be very clear on what I heard and where I heard it from.
Okay. Well,
All right. Cause those are in those same videos. So I don't know how you hear one part but don't hear the other part. Or maybe you just tune out when she's talking shit about your
well,
cousin.
wasn't you the one? Weren't you the one on your live saying that I'm not a good person, and because the type of job I got, that's the reason why I'm out here helping with what's going on with the whole food insecurities. Then you had some slick shit like that to say about me, and I could understand why would you say that about me, because I was getting up. I did do a pop up. Like, why do you try to discredit me for what I do for a living, to just put it all in one little thing? Like, oh, that's what she do for her job, so she ain't really a good person anyway. Like, god damn, nigga getting up at
I
4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm really
I think you're mixing some of the statements. And what I've known what I see happen with you, Joy, there is something that is true in what you're saying. And then there's how you personalize it to yourself, right? So the turkey thing or giving aways or all of that stuff, I feel like that's job related. I haven't had a
it wasn't.
conversation. What was okay? It wasn't. But again, I believe it's job related. I haven't spoken to you, correct?
No, by
I
choice,
haven't
not
spoken to
force.
you, correct? So I haven't spoken to you. So that's a statement based on my beliefs. Those are my opinions again. My opinions are are can qualify as being incorrect. And when I get new information, then I can put it on the new information. But at the end of the day, that's what I said based on how I felt. So, and I said
Mhm.
what I said. Like, and that's what I said when I went on that video. I'm like, yo, I said what I said. I feel like you, and I'm just being very clear. These are my feelings, not that we had a conversation about it. So if you want to converse on it, you can. You can opt out of it. But my opinion was, wow, the girl said, well, Joy is being manipulated by the ladies. So I just came out and said, yeah, I'm sorry. I beg to differ. I feel like their manipulation is a two-way street over there. That is my opinion. And that's all I said. You don't have to answer that, but that's how I feel. And that's what I said.
Trina said no.
Well, you saying you're not manipulating her.
And she's not manipulating me.
I beg to differ. And that is still again my
Well,
opinion.
can I
And
say that?
that hasn't
Can I
changed.
say? Wait. Can I
Okay.
say this? Then I
All
feel
right,
like
but
that
you're not
you.
gonna
I feel like you're manipulating the young lady that's been on your panel as well.
I'm not manipulating her at all, and I'm gonna tell
Come
you why.
on, come on, come on.
I'm
Your
I'm gonna tell
conversation. Come on.
I'm gonna tell you why I haven't I'm gonna tell you why I haven't manipulated her at all. Whatever y'all got going on, that's y'all got something going on. I didn't go somewhere, engage with the woman, tell her come over here, have a conversation with me. I didn't go seek her out. None of
Yes, you
those things.
have.
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
have. You've been
No,
sharing
I
them
didn't.
out. You've been running over there. Yes, you have.
No,
And
I
you've been
haven't.
having those conversations. You even told me that I shouldn't even be on the phone with her. So it's just
I
kind
told
of
you
ironic
ex-
that you having these
exactly.
aspiration
Exactly.
conversations with a person
Exactly.
when you
That's
don't
why
even feel
when
that same way about them. So
that's
that's what
when she
I'm kind
said
of
she
weird.
had a conversation with you, I know
But you
she
don't
had
feel the
some of those
same way. You
conversations.
having these aspiration conversations with her when you don't even feel that way towards her.
Well, Joy, you're gonna
Come
come
on.
your position right now is to try to
No,
do
it's
what y'all
called
do best.
manipulation. You manipulating
Exactly.
people. No, you're you're trying to be manipulative as well. And you just gotta admit that what you're doing, you're being manipulative. You don't feel the same way towards those people. It's just it's a game for you.
Um, it's not a game for me,
Come on.
but I'm not
Come
in no
on.
relationship with
Like you
anybody.
said on your live, my cousin knows me.
You
Period.
definitely know me, and you know that I am not trying to be friends with anybody. So when I say that I have not engaged anybody to come over here and share their stuff, I'm saying what I haven't done.
Like I
Point
said,
blank.
all it takes is a couple of aspirations and a couple of compliments to get somebody comfortable in the conversation. And that's being
All,
manipulative at the end of the
all it
day.
took all it
Especially
took
when
for
you really
you,
don't feel
all it
that
took
way
for
towards them.
you, all it took for you one day in our nice good relationship was to share our text messages with your then boyfriend.
I did
So
that,
come on.
and that's when we fought. And yeah, you're right.
You
And
so
then
none of this
I
yeah,
didn't share the text messages. No. Hold on. Let me correct that. I didn't share the text. I didn't send him the text. I just expressed that you felt some type of way about him. I
I
didn't
thought he
share no.
saw it.
No, I didn't share no text. I didn't screenshot. Oop, here you go. I was like, oh my gosh, my cousin feel like this about this situation. It wasn't no share, so let's correct that all the way around. Did not send no screenshots to nobody. I spoke about it thinking I'm talking to somebody that I was in a relationship with, ruined my cousinship for almost a year or two, maybe I think it was maybe a year. It was too long at one point. So I
Mhm.
apologize. So yes, I did. I fucked that up. I really fucked that up by doing that. I fucked up the girl code by doing that. And I apologize to you when I did that shit because that was stupid. And look at me now. And that's why I said I would never go back there with you again. Even right now, we having this conversation. I'm not fighting with you, Monica.
Vaughn, Joy don't want you over here talking to me, so we gonna
Oh
be
my
talking no
God.
more.
You are such a snitch. I can't even see the chat.
She's not in the room.
Say that.
I'm just
I
telling
did not say that. I did
but
not
that's what
say
you
that.
meant. That's
No,
what you
no, I
meant.
didn't. Don't lie on me, G. I did not say it like that. I
I
was
became
saying,
a G.
yeah, because don't lie on me like that. I was just expressing our conversation that we had before. She can be over here, y'all cool beans today. I'm just saying, you know that you can be a little bit manipulating too. That was it, and that's all. She can kick it, she can hang. Y'all got it. This probably my last appearance over here because I know about tonight I'm banned, blocked, and all where the fuck it is called. Don't say that out loud like that. Come on, don't want that girl over here. Don't say that. Damn. See, my time is up. Let me get the hell up out of here. You about to get me jumped.
I'm
I can't
sorry that
say that
you
neither.
I'm sorry that you didn't pay your protection plan this month.
Nah, I'm broke. Let me borrow a
Oh,
dollar.
oh,
Let me
girl,
borrow a dollar.
you gotta borrow $1. Hit
I
my
said,
super chat.
how am I hit your, how's that borrowing a dollar if I'm hitting your super chat?
Cause you know it's a hole with a penny in it.
Right.
Oh, you want us to make some money? Let's make some money.
It's
Let's make
already made now. Everybody in their mouth finna take this fucking commentary.
well then um did you hear old boy's commentary? Since I didn't hear it, did you hear it?
You know, go listen to some shit for yourself.
I just want to know, did you heard it? That's all.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, you plead the fifth?
Period.
Oh, girl, you gotta see,
Mm-mm.
girl, you not in a good recovery plan. I thought they had you covered over there.
What you talking about? That's your business. You go. That's your video. What the fuck you want me to say? That's your video. You claim that you didn't see it, you didn't hear about it. So who am I?
I didn't hear about it. I didn't see it, and I don't have I gotta finish doing my hair because I got a big day today. But I'll be back because I think I'm gonna have to review it to see what he said that I keep something about.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you.
Is that the
finish.
reason why you ended up popping up on panels? Joy, let me breathe, okay? I want you to be healthy
I
in
am
whatever you're
very healthy.
doing. Okay. And since you chose the bitch that don't speak, but
Oh my God.
sorry,
Goodness
sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
just your
Since you
platform.
chose,
You want to talk
no,
to?
I'm gonna take that back. Since you chose the woman who don't speak, no, forget that. Since you chose UP over me,
I
and she
didn't
feels
choose
like
nobody over you.
I am jealous of that, I am okay with it.
I'm glad you good. I'm glad you healthy with that.
I'm healthy with what?
Whatever the hell you just said. 'Cause I
Oh,
ain't got time to play these kind of word games. I ain't got time. I say what I said to you. I still love you as my cousin.
love
It
you
is what
back.
it is. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
let you. Hey, I already know you finna make a penny with a hole in it on my ass for the next couple of lives. Cause this shit right here is gonna be golden.
Well, it must gonna be golden on the other people's side of town because it's not that. To be quite honest, I just want you not to be popping up on me, being phony to me on platforms
I've
like
never
Hey
been
Joy.
phony with you, G. I'm telling you, I still got love for you.
Obviously, you had a problem.
I don't
You
have a
should have
problem with
just.
you. I just saw my cousin and said, "Hey, your
Joy.
ass, you went outside and with the fofo, and I was like, God damn,
I
waving
was
it
about
all
to book
around."
flight. I was about to book flights. Okay.
Oh, oh, oh.
I just need you to stay. Just do you. I have a right to commentary over here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And that's why I'm not going to interrupt you no more, cousin. It is what it is. We spoke, and hopefully by the new year, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Go
I could
get your.
say
Go open your studio. Do something big, girl.
it's already done. All right,
All
let me
right.
let
Well,
you
go.
finish out your night. Thank you
All
for
right.
letting me up.
Mm.
Appreciate it. Don't say no false narrative. Don't be as soon as I drop down tomorrow. Joy didn't want you over here. That's not what I said.
That's what
Please.
you meant. So
No, no.
I just spoke it into existence. That's all.
Okay. All right,
All
Monica.
right. Later.
Peace.
Mm-hmm. Where my video at? What was I at? They got helmets for protection. I can't stand you right now. It's a joke on here. People play too much. It's too much. Anyway, mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to how I was getting in on that video to see what that was about. Um, again, I ain't see other people's videos, but I will be checking for them through the algorithms. Let me go finish blowing out my hair for today. This is Mo. I've got to go.